Yeah, why
Yeah,
aren't you
what's
guys
Scramble
signed
broke
in?
it.
Oh,
Oh, we were being polite and waiting for you. You know, that was first.
I forgot to. Boop.
Is it finally the day of playing a game with
It-
people to play games with?
It is after waiting through all that chatter and whatnot that I still don't understand what happened.
I'm just waking up to anything, so whatever
Good
happened,
morning,
I
then.
miss.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I will just leave it to the idea that, hey, it was settled. I'm proud of everyone for handling it the way they did.
Mm.
And you know what? I'm happy to play with alongside y'all. That's it.
Spell my
that?
name wrong.
It's kind of sad because I was kind of
I did.
forward to their character being afraid of my character.
Well, hey,
So let's
life
let's
happens.
fix the first mistake first.
The mistake is,
Fake is being a gatekeeper.
God damn it, Brown.
Oh no.
It's quite alright.
Look at them.
Thank you.
Weeb the Kitsune? Is that what's going on here?
That is what I
That
was
is exactly
told.
what-
Oh goodness, this is where we're going today. Good to know. I'm gonna order McDonald's. That's where I'm going. I think
That's nice. I got a
McDonald's-
Red Bull with me, so I'm ready.
Oh, classic.
What?
Classic or
What?
flavored?
Classic.
Okay, respect
Red
it.
Bull is disgusting.
No, it's not.
All right.
Stop
We're not gonna start this train again.
this. Yeah, we did this last time, I
We,
think.
we
I
will.
love
Let's
Red
start.
Bull.
so
I
good.
love Red Bull. I'll live
That
by it.
medicinal
So much
flavor.
Tony.
I love the coconut Red Bull, and I know
Coconut?
that I get flat. Yeah, it's the white can. It's pretty good.
I haven't had it, but have you had the pineapple coconut bubbly?
Oh yes. What? I live for it.
So good. It's like pina colada.
It's the first drink I've had by accident. I thought it was
Pina
a
colada
Slurpee.
or
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
thought it was Slurpee.
So I just
How do you have a
myself.
pina colada by
Yes.
accident?
Well,
Thought it
there
was a
was
Slurpee.
glass. There was a glass of a frozen mix. And I was like, "Oh, I'll drink this," and I drank it, and I'm like, "Ooh, the world's a little different today." That was the end of my story.
oh, how old were you?
Probably not drinking
18.
age.
Mm.
I won't say that. Maybe I was. The stream will never know. Never will they in the world.
Oh my god.
I already know.
So
Oh,
how's
yeah? Oh,
everyone
yeah?
doing?
Pretty
Alive.
well.
Doing all right.
How are
Sis
you
think-
doing, Bravo?
I was great until I started seeing two Zeloses, and now I have to wonder why.
Oh, one's the real one, one's the fake one.
Very well,
Do we
it
have
is
a
canon
passcode?
now. There is no passcode. No, you should be able to get into the server.
No, I meant
immediately.
sorry. I meant to determine which is the real one. Like,
Oh,
do we have a safe word or whatever?
The safe word is Red Bull is good, and that's the end of that.
Oh.
Rambo, it doesn't look like the ancestral feats for the uplifted bear are in.
No, they're
Hold
not.
on.
I told you would
Why
have
are
to
they
copy
moving
those
like
in
that?
manually.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're dancing.
I need to figure out how to do that then.
You take copy paste, and then you paste in. Here, let me help you.
It's Grimsnarl.
You notice we have a ton of carnivores in our group, and then there's just this one random cat.
cats
that's
are
gonna
carnivores.
die.
Cats are carnivores.
Cats are omnivores. Yeah, they're carnivores.
Yeah, they're obligate carnivores.
Unless someone's Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
This-
The only
Wait,
question
finish.
is, who gets eaten first?
I'm pretty sure I'm not the prey. I'm the hunter.
I'm pretty
Are
sure
you-
it's the cat.
Are,
Yeah, me too. Me too.
are you an elf? What are you, Avery?
What are you?
Avery's
Oh my god!
Avery's Avery. He's a cavern elf.
Here, I'm just gonna put this right there, and you're just gonna take everything out with the edit button, and poof, it's gone. You're gonna go over here, poof, that's gone. New feet, I'm going to take away Hobgoblin like that. It's an ancestry feat. There you go.
Get out of here.
You can fill it in with whatever you want.
Hobgoblin's a feat.
All right, thank you.
No sweat.
Because
there
we're
was
sun
some-
level 1, correct?
I hope
Sorry,
so.
I need to cut you off.
That's quite all right. You can cut me off as many times as you like, but once I'm down on the
No.
ground, I don't get up.
Nope, that's fine. I'm also that way. Lately, I hit my pillow, and then it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just stay awake for. And that's that.
Snarl is massive and a little
Yeah.
scary.
So,
Grim, you mean the Pokemon? What? There is a Pokemon named Grimasoul. I'll see myself
Are
out.
Are
Yeah.
there? Is it?
It's a fairy dark type that looks like a fucking elf, and it looks pretty cool. But yeah,
Okay, I gotta
Grimasoul.
look at this now.
yeah.
Is it new?
Yeah, it's like a generation ago.
Hmm.
Spelled
Oh,
exactly. Yeah, just with 2 M's instead of 1 M.
I like the. I don't know what Gigantamax.
Oh, it's
Is-
so stupid. Don't even think about it. But yes, the form looks cool.
Yeah.
They just become big, like kaiju.
There
Yeah, it
are
looks like
kaiju
a-
in Pathfinder.
It looks like one of those Evangelion thingies.
Yeah, that is the vibe, like an angel.
Oh god, an angel of murder.
Yeah, why not?
You know
I
that
played
that show
Ava.
still confuses the hell out of me.
Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single person who's seen it and been like, "Yep, I got 100% of that."
I know the meaning behind this story. It's an analogy for how human life should always be in the Bible and not in the world around us, right? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
So, before we get started here, I made a couple of animation adjustments to Draconic Bloodline, Bardic Inspiration, and Grimmsnarl's Rage. If you want to drag those little suitcases onto your tokens right now to see what they do, you can either go to the item tabs, or you can see that the abilities themselves have been edited directly from your sheets.
Excited. Let's see.
What did Bramble do?
Added animations for certain class effects, such as Rage, Draconic
Mhm.
Sorcery, and something else. I think Bardic Inspiration. Was that correct?
Correct, and I'm
Or-
going to make everyone the owner for Bardic Inspiration,
Ooh.
so you should be able to drag Bardic Inspiration to your sheet whenever the
Um,
bard casts it.
I accidentally imported Catfolk into the thing. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now, so you're going to have to
Okay.
live with it.
That's fine.
Yeah?
I just wasn't sure if it was like
Oh, yeah, I see
ruining
it.
anything.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
I
why
don't-
that was there.
Yeah, sorry, that was me last week.
Anything you import will end up in the items tab.
Whoops. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button.
Now you have it.
That's fine. At least you didn't make a
Okay.
clone of yourself, which I have to make into the villain now.
Just put a negative effect on the token, and that's the villain.
Yep. So Grimmsnarl tried his out. Let's see if you guys like yours. And of course,
Oh, yeah.
as promised, I did put the glowing dice in.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
Now can they pulse?
Yeah, I was going to work on dice. I forgot about that. Sugar, honey, ice, and tea.
Don't worry, we're not in a rush, and we're still new. Little baby steps.
My legs aren't long enough to take anything more than that.
So this week I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3.
Wait, it's out?
No, not yet.
The early access, not the new one.
Oh.
But I'd have yet to play the Paladin class that they released early access. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, but dice is so nice. How do we get the glowing effect from the custom?
Roll.
You go-
There.
Yep, the real
Go ahead.
smooth one.
Sorry.
No. We were
Is that
all
on the team?
willing to jump and help. It should be the dice preset faces.
Whoa.
And there's one that says Rollsmith, a house divided at the very, very bottom.
Gotcha.
What was the whoa about? What did I do wrong? What happened?
No. I was just in awe of the new theme.
It's a good one.
It looks nice. I like it.
Clear. Gray. Gray should be fine.
Hopefully you like a few other things that you will see today, sir. I work very hard to make people happy.
Too hard,
And
I
it
think.
shows. You know what? Yeah, but you know what? We appreciate you nonetheless.
Yes, but not everyone deserves it, is what I mean. I mean, everyone here maybe, but not everyone.
I
Is
don't.
this the
I
bad-
don't for
bad
sure.
quote? He's not the hero. He's the hero we deserve.
That Tony dude, fuck him.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
My God. So
Man
if
makes
you-
too many characters for Bramble.
If you would like it to be a different color on the glow, just let me know, and I can change it to any hexadecimal color that you wish.
You got a nice blue ice.
Yes, I do.
Ooh,
I like my dice the way they are.
I made.
Let's
this-
murder stuff.
So you're not
this
going to
nice-
murder stuff today. Remember, we discussed that
God.
it is going to be a political intrigue and social sort of thing that's going to be going on. Next session, you're going to get to murder stuff. Because we
Dang
have
it.
to
Okay.
we have to establish rapport and a connection, not only to the town of Emberbrook, but to the Baroness, who will be summoning you and meeting you for the first time. And you'll be making your first impression with a very powerful NPC.
I like that.
Ooh, I just realized.
Yeah.
Do we have any clerics or healing in this party?
I said no.
Ha 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 ha.
I was going to, and I said I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a cool guy who
We
just
can't
mad.
lose any more people, please.
What do you
You know-
mean? What do you mean lose any more people? You have
Cleric's a
six.
running joke for
You
this
have
game.
6. You have 6
We
people.
keep-
That's more than
we
enough.
We keep dropping clerics. If anyone becomes a cleric, we're gonna lose them. It's the prophecy.
No, I play. I'll
Last
just die.
campaign, we had to kill our clerics off.
Yes,
See?
I
It's
remember.
There's something wrong with clerics.
I don't know what you're talking
It was
about. My
only
cleric
good
did
at
no wrong.
blasted.
I think Chesray is the only cleric, or if not Chesray, what was my poppet again? Wapple?
A
Yes,
waffle?
Wapple.
Wapple.
We did have an
Waffle.
oracle bear that tried to kill everybody in the party.
Whoa.
Why?
I didn't try to kill everyone. I
Oh,
just couldn't
it
heal
was
right.
you. Okay. Oh,
I
that
just
sounds
couldn't heal.
familiar. Sounds very
Mosquitoes,
familiar.
anybody?
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I originally had wanted to
There we go.
get some healing.
Yeah.
On, as like a kind of a backup for if the healer, whether we had a healer or not. So I'm willing to go that route if we find we need it. I don't mind.
You
Like,
mean the soothe spell?
I'll say this.
I'm sorry.
The soothe spell, the bard.
I have that, yeah, but I meant like I think there's some more like
She wants
healing.
more bang for a buck.
I'll just say this as someone who's played this game for a minute.
Yes.
Play the way you want to play.
Okay.
I wouldn't say bend your knee towards
It's
what we need
Not
as a
needed.
party.
We can get
I-
items and
But the
whatnot.
thing is, I just like I don't really have a particular need for any
Mhm.
like
you
thing. I
have a
just
partic-
like having fun, so it doesn't bother me to do
But
something
you
that's
have a
beneficial.
theme
I
and
get-
just go with the theme. That's it. That's
Yeah,
all you
okay.
have to do.
My theme
And if
is
you care,
all over the
Mhm.
place, but yes.
then that's fine. That's more
No,
than
that's the
valid.
actual theme. Like my
I master everything.
no, that's the muse I
You're a
chose
cat
was the
with
polymath,
ADHD.
which
We
is
got it.
like all over.
I
the
love
place.
that.
ADHD cat.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, but like I said, there are plenty of ways for people to take up medicine and healing, and gold can buy many things, such as a staff of healing or potion.
Yeah.
So
It can-
do not feel like you have to be a healer.
You can
It
also
helps, but
buy
it
the
doesn't have to be.
services of NPCs as well.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
We can hire little Timothy from the orphanage and give him a staff of healing.
That
And
sounds
then Timothy
strange.
betrays us and tries to kill us.
Because you made him into a cleric.
Exactly. And you know what? He'll thank us in his older age when he has a church to himself and is known as Saint Timothy, the one who heals all.
Anyway.
Kills all.
Heals all.
Kill. That's all I.
Oh no. Well, I tried Bramble.
That's quite all right, sir. So, who here is ready to get started and meet the Baroness and also get introduced to some of the other aspects of Emberbrook and what you'll be doing for the campaign?
Ready.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, sorry. I said I was ready, but let me just double check I have everything in my inventory that I need.
True.
Oh, okay.
Did everyone have the 25 gold we started with and then spend it accordingly? Did you buy healing potions?
No, I still got 24 gold left.
Did you not buy like your adventure pack?
Dear God,
I
Kentaro,
did
you
not-
didn't.
No.
You press the little T with the X to clear formatting. That way I can read it.
Sorry.
There you go. Someone's got the hiccups.
No, it's more like a cough. Sorry.
No, that's
You're
quite
good.
all right. So,
What's this adventure pack you speak of?
well, the event
So
that
go ahead.
contains the food that you need to eat when you're out on the adventure, as well as soap and some other essentials.
Don't forget about the drinking stuff.
So
I'll
yeah,
be smelling.
what you do is you look for your class kit, which you can just go to equipment in the compendium.
I found it.
Sweet.
I just have one quick question, Bramble. Before we had all left last week, I had bought myself a compass, and I just wanted to make sure I'm allowed to do that.
Why wouldn't you be?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if you have
You
if you have the
spend-
money for it, you have.
Yeah. Do you spend the money on it? That's quite all right.
Okay, that's all.
Unless it's like a mystic compass that tells you where all
No,
gold is in the area.
it's a common compass with
Yes.
level 0.
Yeah.
I just want to
Then
make
valid.
sure. This is my first time doing this.
You're
like,
fine.
you know, I
Yeah.
don't want to buy stuff I'm not allowed to have.
Did you buy
So-
a pen?
You didn't do what one of my players did, which was buy a level 7 1000 gold item and add it to their sheet and go like, "Oh, I thought I could have this." And it's just like, no.
Oh,
But I thought I could have it, Bramble.
You thought wrong, my good
I bought
bitch.
this level 6. I bought this staff of desert winds. It's 0 gold, so
Yeah, and that's an
Valid, there you go.
artifact. That's called no. Where are you going?
okay.
You wanted 2, now you have 2. Now you're gonna live with 2.
It's you and your shadow.
Okay, so I am just gonna buy like 2 healing potions before we start, and then I'm ready.
Yeah.
8.
Take your time. So the lady, or excuse me, the Baroness, Genevieve Orsino, has summoned you to her estate within Emberbrook. As one of the influential leaders of Taldor, she has been seeking out the help of mercenaries and adventurers to help her fledgling town become a small city, because she is a woman of ambition. And this ambition has not gone unnoticed, not only by her political rivals, but also that of those who whisper of a cult nearby trying to undermine her rule and seize control of Emberbrook for their own ambitions.
Interesting.
I
was this like a
told you,
call
you
to
can't get rid of him
summons?
now.
So I assume like we got like some letter in the mail, or maybe a call to action on the notice board.
This is a general call to adventure. She did not address you by name, nor did she send you a specific letter because you are not well known in your fields as individuals.
Just
You
send
are
me
simply
flowers.
What was her
Basically a
name?
job fair.
Genevieve.
Genevieve Orsino, and I can show you what she looks like.
Ooh.
Here you go.
I know this lady. She's from Critical Role.
My God.
I'm
I've
sorry.
I've never seen that, so
Yeah, no.
She kind of looks like Alora. I won't say
I
anything
don't know.
else.
I don't know who that is. I never freaking seen it.
It's fine. I'm just
You don't have
She
to know
looks-
who anyone is. It's fine.
I know. I'm just saying.
yeah, no worries.
So,
Right.
like anyone with influence, there are stats associated with her, and she doesn't have a stat sheet quite like you. If you go to stats, you will see that you know that she is a unique creature, lawful good, medium human. She is the Baroness of Emberbrook. That is her title. We have some stats for her that you are aware of, her will save and her perception.
I
There are
closed mine. How do I see it again?
You don't, because I didn't configure ownership yet. One moment. There you go. Now it's
Sorry, I'm
observer for
sorry.
all players. Don't apologize to me. It's whatever you want to do.
I didn't. I don't know how.
Fine. It's
That's
fine.
why
So
we're
the
that's why
journal
we're
tab.
learning.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
No
Okay.
worries.
Broken.
What do you mean you broke
No.
it? There's no. We didn't even do anything yet. You can't break it.
That's what
Run away.
we broke.
All right. Everyone calm down.
So, Baroness Genevieve Orsino, you can have 2 actions to take. You can discover strengths, weaknesses, and resistances that she has that might seek to influence her better. And to influence her, there are specific actions that you can take in order to impress upon her or show her that you are a capable person. Because not only were you summoned, but every adventurer within earshot who wants to make a name for themselves is trying to impress this woman. So this is how you distinguish yourself a cut above the other adventurers, not only by killing monsters and completing deeds or going on quests, but you have to meet this person, you have to make a good impression, and you have to show her that not only are you an adventurer, but you may, in fact, be a future member of her court. You know, she's a very powerful woman now. You could help to make her even more powerful in Taldor society in the future, and that will, of course, reflect on you and make you more powerful. Perhaps she could even grant you land. And depending
That
on your
comes with
level...
taxes.
Yes. And depending on how much you influence her, she will show her gratitude in different ways, such as with magical items or maybe with rare dedications. Maybe you'll learn things about her that no one else knows. Was everything understood so far, or do you need a re-explanation of the influence and discovery actions?
How do you know what your DC is?
So, the DCs, for you or for her?
I guess. Well, that would. I don't know. The one that's listed on there is hers.
Yes.
So how would you know what yours is?
Okay, so every level is going to have a DC, and the level DC, let me get that for you. It's an Archive of Nethys as well. Depending on your level, you'll have a DC. For level 1, your DC is 15. So say you want to make a composition, you'll need to do a performance of DC 15. And if you crit,
Okay.
that's 25.
Alrighty. I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So currently you were outside of the Baroness's estate, correct?
Correct, with all the other rabble trying to gain her attention.
I think Avery would like to um
Can I
First
cast sleep
observe.
on everybody else?
Oh my god.
You can, but why would you want to? Oh, do you mean like
I
your
wouldn't-
party or the people?
The people around us,
Yes,
so that
you
our
can-
party can walk up.
you could attempt to do so, but once you do so, they will be aware that you are casting a spell.
I wonder if I could
Hmm.
like play some
That
music
could-
and get attention.
That could work too, yes. So just so you
Yes.
know, by doing that action, you will be put into initiative, and you do not get sleep off first like you would in D&D, because you asked to do the
Oh.
action first. Your action would come out within initiative.
Oh.
Surprise works differently than it does in Pathfinder. No one loses a turn.
Hmm. My sleep spell isn't an AoE sleep spell either. It's an individual one.
Are you certain it
I
isn't?
feel like
Oh,
I-
no, it's an area effect.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know because I have sleep on my witch.
What do you think, Grim Snarl?
I don't.
I feel
Doesn't
like
beat.
you're asking for trouble by casting a spell amongst a bunch of people. They're gonna be like, "What the?" They're not gonna know what you're doing. I
They're
think
also-
people will be angry.
They're also adventurers too, so they have means to defend themselves.
Yeah. I see the weaving of your arcane ability, and I think Avery walks up to you and says, "You should probably wait before you do anything so rash."
Do we know each other? I don't know if we know each other.
That's up to you.
You know
This
what?
is
That's
why I gave you the time to establish this outside the
Hmm.
manor.
yeah.
We just happen
Um,
to be next to each other, bitching at the same time, and it's like,
Yeah, I would say Avery is kind of adventuring on his own after being taught what he knows about investigation and whatnot. But if they're all in queue alongside me, I think Avery would have taken the time to observe everyone
mm-hmm.
and just get a vibe on who is who. And obviously, seeing Weeb do the somatic patterns of a spell, I think they
Yeah.
would understand. Yeah, this person's a spellcaster.
Hey, chill, guy.
I would assume Grim Snarl being as lack of armored as they are and being big. I assume your air picture is 1-for-1 for your character.
More or less.
An axe on your hip, I would assume like you're more a
Well,
martial individual.
No axes, but my claws do look pretty sharp.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely more of a martial individual. Observing the Zealous twins, I assume they're both sorcerers now. But I probably assume, yeah, there's like a holster on your hip if necessary. Musician that is Rufus, and then they're way back there, and there's a little kobold.
Mhm.
But yeah, Avery will be new to everyone. But would not be afraid to speak up first and say, "So, did you all get the call to action as well?" I point at the flyer I would have taken off the board.
Absolutely.
What better way to show one's skill?
You have no skill, other Zealous says.
That gay. Which one's the other Zealous?
Disregard my twin. He came out
We
6 seconds
We should
later.
We should put a condition on the other Zelos. What does it affect you as well, Zelos? We'll find out.
It actually does.
Oh well, there's no way to find out.
Oh,
And thus
Yeah.
my evil plan was enacted, and you are both dead. I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Avery. It's nice to meet you. Not really from these parts, but I was very interested in showing my skill as someone uses their mind more than their body. I assume you all are here with different skill sets as well.
mm-hmm. And since I guess I'll go and introduce myself. Hi Avery. I am
Hello.
also from really far away, but I love traveling, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to make some money and maybe help some people. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
A solemn nod and just a welcoming handshake. And you, tough guy back there, I point to the giant that towers well above all of us. Are you
Snarl.
Grim? Oh,
Girl.
that is a
Says
name,
his
my
name
friend.
like a Pokemon.
That's all he says. Snarl.
Grim Snarl, Grim Snarl. Snarl, Grim. Are you from these lands as well? Of Taldor?
I'm just gonna look at him blankly, just like distract myself.
I'm from the Underdark, so I wouldn't be surprised if anyone's from anywhere. But I take your immediate negative response as you're not from Taldor.
My race is awake
Oh.
to Taldor.
Ah, so you're a product of the Taldor Nice, I see. I apologize.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
it was nice to meet you, sir. And you, right in front of me, with your twin. Do you two, do everything together? Even dress up the same?
That's
Is
only
that a part of your tactic?
It's only because we got this equipment on discount in bulk.
That's work smarter, not harder. I like the way you think.
That actually reminds me of another character in a different campaign where they're like the pair of twins, assassins, just like designed to make it look like this. They act twice when it's two different people.
I like that. That's pretty cool, actually. And you are our magical friend. I point to Weeb. I see you're quick to act on magic, but welcome, Mike. I would assume.
All right, so I'm gonna break the fourth wall here. You guys already are going to know who I am
Okay.
due to my cursed family. You already know the rumors of me and my kin.
So you're one of those fox folks.
Yes, I'm a fox kitsune who has traveled around the world. I hail from the Eye of Dead region where the orcs and the hobgoblins come from. We travel.
I'm pretty scared and not sure whether to be closer to the fox or the bear, so I'm just gonna.
I've spent many years traveling and living in the wild. I
don't
very
want to
rarely
judge.
show my face in town.
Like I said, I'm
Grimsnell's
new
just gonna
here.
nod to this like sage advice, sage advice.
Well, I'm not one to judge, nor am I one to accept rumors without understanding what's really behind them. So welcome. I hope what you've come here to obtain breaks whatever discrimination comes your way.
Here to find the way to break the curse on the family.
Oh, so it is actually a real curse.
Yeah.
I thought that it was just like, oh, well, and Avery takes a step back, and well, I hope things go well, and curses, right? Hey, I actually don't believe in them. Sorry, I'm being silly. And last but certainly not least, and I turn around to see the kobold that was once over about 20 feet away is now right behind me. Hello?
I do not acknowledge you as I climb up this wall to get at
Whoa.
your
Careful.
face level.
Oh, shit. Okay. I do not look down on people like people look down on me. I look down on them. That type of energy.
Exactly.
Well,
Before you can
hello
speak, I
there.
raise my hand and I say to all of you, "Please, Snork, the great and mighty." Oh God, I'm not gonna keep that voice.
So what
Well-
you're saying is nothing's beneath you.
No, I am the Lord of the Sky.
I see.
Mm,
Are you from royalty or perhaps a family named Vudshnark?
I nod sagely at that and I say, all kobolds are royalty because we are all descended from dragons.
I nod my head sagely and say, well, it is nice to meet someone of your stature, that is to say, your draconic heritage.
I raise my head high at your praise and I say, yes, you're quite honored to be in my presence.
I would like to roll stealth to like, as I was talking to everyone, just jotting down quick notes and just hiding the fact that I'm jotting down quick notes about these individuals.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a small little parchment and a pre-inked quill goes across as I take everyone's names and just little interesting habitats and or just personality traits about you. Well, I'm kind of new here to Taldor, as many of you are. Would you all like to? I don't know. I feel like one skill is just a set level of what we can display. But if you work with others, that multiplies your skill, and especially with such a high and mighty kobold such as Vudsnork, they'd be able to get us even higher. What do you think?
well, me as a small little guy, even though I'm a little hesitant to make a group with this weird little dragon thing, I'm not saying that thinking
What?
it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You were
I
thinking it.
was thinking
I
it.
can read minds.
I kind of look at the weird little guy on the wall and then turn to you, Avery, and say, "See us working together."
I look at the cat folk and I say, "Your Taldor nice is showing."
It's on your face. It's the
Aldor.
it's the coworker side eye, like, oh hi, and the fake smile.
Do it that he's a little dragon man. It has to do it that he seems a little.
Just I find his confidence endearing, and I think you have to do that when you are about to meet someone as impressive as Genevieve.
That's true. That's true. Actually, you make a good point.
I understand you cat folk think you're high and mighty, but Karen, let's get off your pedestal.
Whoa. They just said they're new here, my friend. They're not. I don't think there's any talks of anyone being high or mighty besides the obviously high and
I
mighty
mean,
Vidsnork.
listen.
Birdie Snork.
Vidsnork. I'm sorry. I'm from Underdark, so my common is
Accent,
very
that's
broken.
Oh my god.
But yes, would you all like to, I don't know, collaborate while we all go meet Genevieve, or would you rather be, I don't know, do your own thing? I understand that's also on the table.
I say we do this together. I can't imagine overthrowing a cult by myself.
Yes, I could need some assistance.
Of course. And I do another like half bow, just to, like, all right, this is where we're heading. All right, cool.
And I nod to myself as the hierarchy is established.
The pecking order is here.
Popo?
Grimsnarl, Weeb,
No.
Zelos.
It goes to worms, then the dirt, then weed.
Sound a little distant to me. Let me actually turn you up.
Oh, I said it goes the worms, the dirt.
There's shit inside the dirt.
The dirt, the
Oh.
worms inside the dirt.
Popo's stool. Then you.
Tommy, then Popo.
Oh no. Yes. I feel like this is the start of a good, would say, adventuring party, if you think about it. I never really had this type of massing group, so this is the first for me as well. And I look around at the other individuals that are here to see Lady Genevieve or Baroness Genevieve.
They are very frustrated. Not only is there a great number of adventurers and other such skilled labor here seeking to seek her attention, but many of them are just at this point been waiting all day. They're at their tolerance of patience, and they're trying to get more aggressive with her servants in order to be let in and seek an audience. And at this point, the servants are just trying to either dismiss them or disperse them, and they're having no luck.
So basically, like Comic-Con.
Now, how high is this wall again?
The wall itself is 10 feet, so you can just get your little snoot over there, and you see right inside into the garden.
Yeah, I would see our good friend Vorchnork, and I will lift them a little bit higher, just so they can get a better view with what's inside. And ask, what? Oh, whoa, okay.
While you throw the little snoot thing over.
I'm not throwing him over. I'm just like giving him a boost to see over the ledge and see who is in there right now.
I thought he already climbed the wall by himself to talk down to us.
I would say maybe like to get to eye level, he probably climbed halfway up the wall.
Let's just
I don't
pretend.
see anyone in there.
But is there anyone in there?
I'm gonna approach the servants by the door of the gate.
Okay.
See if they need assistance dispersing the other adventurers.
Well, they tell you to go home as well, and that they're not going to seek anyone else for the day.
Can I ask why? Why?
Oh,
How dare you not let us in?
it's just that it's too overwhelming to have so many guests in one day. The Baroness is overwhelmed at this point. We ask that you come back tomorrow. Try again tomorrow.
Do you not know who we are? Who I am?
And
I am Rudy Snork. And these are my loyal subjects.
My hand.
Calamity is reaching towards you.
I think what my party is trying to say is there any specific reason why there isn't a better queue system to see the Baroness as opposed to just this ad hoc convention style of queuing?
the problem was that so many people responded to the call for adventure is that things got overwhelmed and out of hand. Adventurers themselves don't know how to behave, much less behave in proper company. Like, just the other day, we had several people try to come to her naked, and we simply could not allow that.
What?
Oh. Well, okay. I would like to take out, like, some parchment, and if this individual is willing to hear me out, I'd like to devise a stratagem, and essentially give them a better plan of attack for tomorrow for the adventurers. So basically, like, setting up different lines of queue, and then letting people in for 5-minute interviews and escorting them out, and giving Baron Genevieve maybe a 10-minute breather between each session. That way, it's not like people overwhelming her and staying a bit longer than they should be, and maybe even having her personal guard escort them out if they do extend over that 5-minute period.
Okay, so you're gonna have like a ticket idle system, is what you're saying, instead
Pretty
of
much,
convention.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Give me you can use your device stratagem to give you a +1 on your lead, I believe, since your lead is the Baroness, and you can roll a skill of your choice. The DC will be 18.
With this, would you consider this maybe society, as I'm trying to round up individuals? Okay, and you said DC is announce.
Yep,
and
18.
it's a +1.
Yep, because she is your lead.
Pursue a lead.
Yep.
Yeah, I could just do that. All right, wish me luck.
Good luck.
All right.
I think that's.
It's not a crit failure, but he doesn't seem particularly impressed with your idea and says like, no, you don't understand.
Can I use a hero point?
You can?
Well, can I roll diplomacy to talk our way in there?
Not yet. Not yet. Please
Before we-
let one thing resolve first. Let me finish with Tony first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
by 3. Okay, yeah, same
he-
situation.
He begins to explain to you that nobility doesn't work the same way as the common folk do, and while your idea may work at a town hall, it's certainly not going to work at the Baroness's estate.
I understand. Thank you for informing me.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I would like to deceive him into thinking that we're more than experienced and more than, bearing the social etiquette to meet the Baroness.
No
So
problem.
what I'm saying is, my companions are taught in the highest of echelons of society. You should let us in.
All right, Sith Lord, the DC is 20 to deceive the servant.
All right, sure. I've beaten.
Now,
Come on.
yeah.
Oh, just
Oh,
barely.
you are lying. You're lying.
Hey.
So
I
he
won?
looks down at you and says, "Oh, go ahead."
Oh, I coughed.
Okay. So he looks down at you and says, like, well, maybe the upper echelons of other societies, but here in Taldor, we have different standards, young kobold.
Yeah, go on. Do you know? Ooh, I go on a tangent.
I grab him before he goes ruins our chances, and just says, I apologize. He's very
Special.
what's the word? Spirited for
Yes.
being such high regards. I apologize once again. I grab you, my friend. I'm like, hold on, just hold on.
And I was like, as he's manhandling me, you can also see like sometimes fucking and they're just swearing at him.
Please be in Draconic. Please say in Draconic.
In Draconic.
Yeah. And the butler just looks at him and says, like, what colorful characters.
We're not.
Grimsell's just gonna sit down and start taking out some rations to eat.
Okay.
He's just gonna sit here and wait till tomorrow.
That's legitimate. May I approach this man? Butler gatekeeper, whatever he is.
Yes, the gatekeeper.
Bramble.
Try to get past the
You can-
gatekeeper if you can.
You can push Bramble.
The gate boss.
I would like to propose that maybe I can. I don't know if I'm good enough in my playing ability, but it is one of my skills, and maybe I can distract enough of them that, like, put on a little show that maybe that'll give the Baroness a little break, and kind of give them something else to think about. I don't know, but it'd be worth a shot, maybe, to try. Huh?
Sure. Yeah, the DC is 18.
So
First performance. Woo!
yeah.
Now,
but-
before
I have to hold my
you roll,
Mhm.
since you have so many other people with you, is there anyone willing to aid in the performance? The DC check would be 20, and you would give a +1 bonus to Rufus.
You could also do.
I am a
+0
+0 in performance.
I have a
Does anyone
+3.
I have a -1.
Would you want to do that and roll and hope for a 17 or higher to give?
I mean, I was gonna try a diplomacy check, so I don't want to waste my day's activity on that.
Fair.
Is this would be my day's activity? I don't know exactly how that works, but I don't care either way.
I believe so. I believe like we get an attempt at the Genevieve, but I have faith in your performance skill, so I would say
Me
go ahead
too.
and do it.
I think I can play a good song.
Hey,
Okay.
Val, when she's performing, I want to do a thievery check after she's done.
Sure. Yeah.
So can I hop on the fence next to
Yeah, I'll pick you. All right, here you go.
Thank you. I'm a cat. Wait a minute. I don't need your help.
Oh, sorry, and I dropped. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh no! Always land on the feet. Cool.
I
Stop trying to-
parkour
stop
off the
trying to
elf.
grow.
So
Okay,
My,
now I actually know how to do this.
with my cursed family thing, I become suspicious of spotting strangeness activities around me, and I'm gonna look at Grimmsnarl and say, I would think twice before trying to break in there.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here.
Eat a
I'm just gonna
ration.
look at him strangely. It's like, hold up a
Oh.
ration. It's like, just take a bite.
Okay, so it's just someone has to hold my hand and help me do this
Sure.
attempt because
So-
I'm not really sure how to do it.
You just said you
Alright,
didn't need
so-
their help.
It's fine.
No, not with that. I meant with the actual
No, I know.
fourth wall.
Yeah. So on your character sheet, you have
Yeah.
your little tabs. There's one that looks like an open hand.
Yes.
That's your proficiencies. When you
Yes.
click on there, you should see your core skills.
Yep.
And there should be one that says performance.
Yep.
If you click onto the word performance, it gives you a little pop-up.
Yep.
And because Bramble said the DC, you can leave that little roll mode as public, and you
Mhm.
click on roll.
And so I'm doing this alone, right? No one's joining?
Yeah, I have zero charisma. I apologize.
That's fine.
I chose
Alright.
I chose the intelligence man.
So I pull out my very small little, I don't know, stringed instrument. Maybe it's a violin, maybe it's flute. I'm not sure what it is right now. I just
Ukulele.
pull something out.
Tiniest violin.
Ukulele. Oh, that's cute.
I pull out my ukulele. I try and play it really loud.
Ooh.
So yeah, you put on quite the performance, and you get the attention of the adventurers, and they seem soothed and whatnot. But the staff is just going like, no, please, keep that to the tavern. That's Baroness has very particular tastes in music. That will not do at all.
Okay.
Ah,
It's okay. It's okay. I still clap for you.
Some of the adventurers clap for you as well.
thank you. I'm accepting gold
Distracted.
coins and
All tips of that matter.
I pull
Amber
out my
takes off. Yeah.
my hat.
I carry you through the adventure. Is like, all right, put the money in the hat. Put the money in the hat.
That gatekeepers are distracted.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
See if I can pick pocket them for the gatekeeper.
Oh.
No
What was that?
problem. Something said the door is open for blah blah blah. DC
Oh,
20.
that was Baroness Genevieve.
Yes.
The door's open for us.
DC 20 for a thievery check, sir.
Ooh, what are you stealing? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Damn.
What
Go Zelos.
Now,
What
do you
happened
have?
when I wasn't?
Now, do you have the pickpocket feat?
Ooh. Expert smuggler? No.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yep. So the object is closely guarded, which means that you will be taking the -5 penalty for a 17.
Oh, so gross.
All right, so can I do my thing now?
Absolutely, yes.
I'm gonna walk up to the servant staff,
Okay.
and I'm going to talk them down. You know, because Kitsunes are naturally not wanting to be seen by most societies, and we're very minute, or we're in a minority around here, so our time is very precious. I'm gonna roll a diplomacy check to see if we can talk our way in there.
Oh, absolutely. DC 20. You succeed. And as you tell this reason to the staff, they go like, well, I suppose if your time is that valuable, we'd be foolish not to take it in. Please come in, and we will summon the Baroness for you and your group.
Oh.
It's that easy,
Oh.
guys.
Thank you.
I like it midway through some jerk. It's like, wait, what? I have to actually get up and go in? I was expecting to wait like 4 days.
Also, I like the fact that I have a -1 to my athletics and I'm carrying people. Like, it's no problem.
You're going to be sore
Well, I
tomorrow.
mean-
On the episode. Oh no.
Oh,
So you move right up the line. Yeah, right through the walls.
Ah,
Thank God Kitsune are charismatic people,
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
are taken in by our otherworldly spells.
So they're going to put you in the waiting room.
mm.
this is where we die. It's gonna be like a roller coaster. We sit in the chairs and it falls down into the ground.
Man, who farted?
Sorry. Is that not
This-
is that not common above ground?
This is where the other Zelos parts ways and says, I will see you when I'm part of the cult, brother, and leaves.
Oh no!
No, no.
Wait.
What was this?
Guys,
I pointed at Zelos. Did you know this? Did you know he was into cult-like activities?
I knew it was shady ever since the mob called.
Delos.
I like the idea. I like the idea of Zelos like suddenly realizing, oh, I didn't have a twin. What was I thinking? Huh? He just exactly like me. Who was that guy?
It's like he was studying us.
So weird.
Oh boy.
It's a changeling. That's what I'm calling it out.
Oh, God. All right, so you're
Is
left.
there any-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, is there anything of interest within the waiting room while
Absolutely.
we're waiting for the Baroness?
Mm.
There is the flag of Taldor within the Grizzlemane standard, and you see the great lion, which the first emperor slew. You
Ooh.
see notable objects, some of which from the Crown War, as well as certain small relics from the battlefield. The rug that you're standing on with all the chairs and whatnot also depicts a very lavish scene of the Emperor. You see a picture of the newly crowned Empress. And you see a few odd things, like things that don't belong here. Objects that may be
Oh.
occult in nature.
Ooh. Could I roll a occultism check?
What the hell are
A
you
what?
saying?
I'm sorry. What? A what?
The words,
Sorry.
the words.
Autism?
I couldn't speak apparently. Can I roll an occultism check
Yes.
to determine
Yes.
the origins of these individual items?
Sure, there are a lot of strange things, one of which is a small bear statue. Ah, you know exactly what these things are. These are particular relics that have to do with that cult that was mentioned, especially ones that have to do with things that are elemental in nature: wood, metal, fire, earth, wind, and water. There seem to be fetishes for each of them, each depicted by a different icon.
I'm gonna take note of those objects. If there's any like special symbols on them, or maybe any specific shape, maybe I'll even just sketch them. That way, I know that they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
And-
comment on what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. You can see like my art skills are like one of a 4-year-old, and they're like stick figures. But next to them is a very detailed message of what what they look like.
Can
Right.
I roll occultism to see if these relics have been used?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Let's see. Does that mean can I use my oddity identification, since I'm trying to identify whether or not the magic has been used on these?
Yes, if they are magical.
Okay. I don't know if they were magical. I just know that they were cult.
Correct. You have not determined whether they are magic in nature or not. You just determined that they are icons representing elements.
All right, I'll leave it off for now then.
Okay. All right, you take a look at them, and if they were used in a ritual or a spell, you cannot tell by physically examining them.
Maybe or a spell in the near future.
Yeah, I can't tell if these relics have been used,
Yeah,
but we know they're from the cults from around here.
Yeah, I would actually just as I'm drawing them, I would point it out to the party, like that these are obviously fetishes for the 6 elemental sources for the cult that we're about to investigate, most likely.
Okay, when it's pointed out that the wood one that looks like a bear, I'll just look at it, it's like, odd.
Maybe it's a great ancestor. Who knows? This fire one looks like a dragon.
What?
I mean, for flavor, I'm assuming. But maybe Avery's wrong. Maybe it just looks like a fire emblem.
No, it definitely looks like a dragon holding the copyrighted fire emblem.
Ah,
Copyrighted. Alright, I take a one close look at it and I nod to myself. Humans should
Cool.
do more effigies of dragons. I approve of this. And I nod sagely again.
righty. Maybe there's an. Are there any refreshments in the room while we're waiting for Genevieve?
The refreshments are right outside in the next room.
Oh no, I'll be patient. But Avery hasn't seen such good food in a real long time. So there is
There is indeed a lot of good food on the table. Roast chicken, very tempting vegetables.
I just walk over.
You know, this reminds me about a story in this tavern. Some adventurers, they saw a guy die of poisoning in some porridge or stew. They still ate it.
There is indeed turnip porridge on the table as well.
I hearing that, I stop myself from walking forward, and I'll grab Rudra Snork and say, wait,
What?
we don't know if it's poison.
I don't know if we're allowed to eat this right now. I wouldn't touch it.
I like squint at him and I say, I am immune to poison.
That's what the dwarf said.
Wait, how do you know? What's going on here? Were you the poisoner?
In the stories that
In the
the
stories.
Hey, people like
I'm
They-
keeping my eye on you.
the heroes, the so-called heroes, had the villains afraid with all the bodies they stacked.
So you stop grabbing me,
Yeah. Okay. I let you go.
and I walk up to the table and just climb on top of it and start digging into the food
Yep.
Oh,
like a
what?
gremlin.
None of the servants are there to stop you. You stuff yourself. Get everything everywhere.
It's gonna be a bad first impression.
yeah.
Once I'm like,
Hey, ask, I don't know
watching
him.
This, it's like he knows how to eat pretty well.
Avery joins you.
Okay.
yes.
Canceled.
Well, they failed first test. They told us to stay put.
Also, like satiated, I lie on the table and I'm like picking my teeth with my sharp claws.
Oh, no. I see you, Bull, and I take my plate back into the waiting room.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Does anyone want a piece of chicken breast before I eat it?
Mm. No, I think I won't.
Okay.
I'm a time man.
Nice. I think for just ate the 2 thighs, unfortunately.
What'd you say?
He ate the thighs of the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
But there's other stuff. There's a turnip porridge I heard. I didn't taste it yet. It's on my plate. But
I don't.
yeah,
eat
and Avery
vegetables.
starts eating.
Oh God.
I wonder when the Baroness is gonna get here.
Hmm. Let's see. I have a. No. What if they just put us here to just get us out of the way?
But why would they serve us such food?
How do you know that's for us?
I mean, it's the room next door. They wouldn't just leave it out there for us to see it, right?
Can I search in
Yes,
this
they would.
room?
Goblin and Taldor, nice.
You
They
may
look at what we
search.
have and you don't.
You may search within the room. Yes. What are you looking
Okay.
for?
Anything that would tell me, I guess, if we're supposed to be. I don't know. Actually, let me think.
Okay.
Like a complimentary card, like, "Hey, please enjoy the refreshments while you wait for the Baron."
Yeah, I just want to search, I guess, and see what this is like, because I see it's a
Yeah.
table of food, but like,
Yes.
Oh, like what it's made for, or like maybe it's not
Yeah.
made for us.
like
I
is
get
it
you.
for us? Is it? Yeah. How do I do that?
You first roll a perception check now that you're in this
Okay.
room. Since this is an
Okay.
exploration activity, you don't need to
Oh.
do what you would do during encounter mode, which is a 10-foot burst or a 15-foot cone. You can freely search the room.
Okay. So I. Okay.
By the way, this is your introduction to exploratory actions. This is why we've been doing this way.
So I do an open perception check or a secret perception
It is a
check?
secret check, so it must be a blind roll.
Okay. I am rolling.
I am perceiving your roll. And you look at the table filled with food and whatnot, and it seems to distract you a little bit, and you're going like, well, it's just left out here.
Hey, want a bite?
Mm. It's the meat is very tempting. I'm a little nervous though to make a bad impression, but maybe I'll just take a tiny piece and run back to the other room.
I like rip a leg of the chicken and I throw it to her.
I just take a bite and run away.
It's
Leave it on the
good,
floor.
right?
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Leave it on the floor?
Garlic and
Oh,
herbs. It's
no.
really nice. Is there a fireplace in here?
Yes, there is a small fireplace in the waiting room.
Is it lit?
It is currently lit, yes, to help warm the hearth.
Okay. Okay. Once the meal is done, Avery's gonna scrape the bones in the fire and put the plate underneath the chair.
Oh, okay. Please give me either a thievery check or deception.
Ooh,
Can I help
that's-
Yes, you can help.
Okay,
Which one are you more proficient in, deception or thievery?
deception.
Okay, then I'll roll deception. So roll your deception without it being blind,
Hmm.
and it has to be 20 or more.
Without
Give me a
it
plus.
being blind or with it being blind?
Without.
Without. Like this?
Yep.
Oh!
So that is
It's
a
not a critical
failure.
fail.
Right, that is a failure on an aid, which was DC 20. So you neither help nor hinder.
Okay, that's good at least.
I like to
Sorry, I'm
imagine you
useless
just put
today.
I like to imagine you put your bone on my plate after I scrape the bones into the fire.
Yes, I did exactly that.
And is the DC public for this, or is it the blind one?
It is definitely a blind one because I need to compare it to things on Genevieve's sheet. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna get in trouble. What are you talking about? We're just no. You should come back.
I'm gonna look over the Colin and look and see if he's in a food coma or not.
He has the idea.
Still very much napping.
I don't think he can hear you.
You gotta come back here, friend.
I'm napping.
I think I can hear him snoring.
Can I ask how long in game has it been since she's
It's
she's been summoned?
It's definitely been 10 minutes. She's either keeping you waiting or maybe something else.
I think Avery would ask you all, do you feel like it's a bit long since she's been summoned? I had a whole meal and
Yeah, I'm getting nervous. I think we're getting pranked.
but what if something's happening to her?
Let me go ahead and scout ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
if-
an
if you
exploratory
can,
action.
Mm-hmm.
And if something happens, we just add this to it.
Okay.
Can I do like... Oh, I'll let that finish.
Mm-hmm. So, Zelos, you start looking ahead in some of the rooms and whatnot, and you notice on one of the portraits that the eyes are following you.
And
How many portraits and where they're at?
Just one. And it was back in the waiting room.
oh, I swear on everything, if she's just been watching us just to get a feel for who we are, that's comedy.
Oh. So
I
is
whisper something to Cobalt Fen. Those eyes are moving. See if you can cover them up, and I'll leave the room.
Wake up and I just catch that probably. And then I'm gonna stare at the eyes and I'm gonna like, are they still there? The eyes?
They seem to be perfectly still, like a normal portrait eyes to you.
I blink and then I cast detect magic on it.
There is no magic in this room.
Interesting.
Is it like, can I reach the ice with my arms?
Yes.
I poked him.
Ow! You hear a woman's voice say, and then
Hello?
the portrait opens up and she steps through and says, like, you didn't have to be so aggressive. And you see this woman walk out and greet you. Hello.
Do we hear her in the waiting room?
I'm in the waiting room with you. I just came out of the portrait.
Oh, I thought that was in the food room. Sorry.
You're not
Don't
very
mind her. She has the
observant.
itis.
She came out of
Hello.
the dining room.
Cat people.
I would bow at her and say, it's my pleasure to meet you.
It's my pleasure to meet you all as well. I am the Baroness Genevieve Orsino. Please introduce yourselves.
Well, I can introduce myself first. My name is Rufus. I hail from Garund or somewhere like that. I can't remember the pronunciation. And it's very far away, but I saw that you were in need of some assistance, and I would be more than happy to help with my companions here.
Yes, I saw, by the way, you helped yourselves to the table without permission.
I apologize, but your food was so delicious. It looked amazing, and I did my best to resist, but it was so good. And I'll
Temptation is a very real problem in Taldor, but please, and she motions over to the table. Go ahead.
I express my gratitude, and apologize again. And am I allowed to? Anyway.
Okay.
I take that back, and I go and grab a small helping of some more meat.
Some vegetables. You're still growing.
No, I do not eat vegetables.
I
think Avery.
stuff some of the meat into my pockets.
Oh no. Baroness Genevieve, thank you for one.
It's Baroness Orsino.
Orsino, excuse me.
Yes.
Baroness Orsino, thank you first, because I understand that you have been dealing with not just us, but many other adventurers today, and I appreciate your time today. All of us do.
You were the first ones to make it inside the manor.
Are we really? And I look towards Weeb, and I give you a solemn nod to say thank you. Well, should we explain? Should we first ask what the job entails, or are we still in the process?
Introduce yourselves as I requested.
That is right. I apologize. Sometimes my mouth moves faster than my brain, even though my brain is. Regardless,
Massive
I am
and heavy and immense.
I'm Avery. I come from the Underdark, and like our friend Rufus here, I came to assist after reading such a notice about these weird cult-like behavior. I figured this would be a first time for me to stretch what I've known or learned from my mentor and do him a justice.
I was to understand that the Underdark was completely devoid of drow now, that they had been completely wiped out.
I am not a drow. I am a cavern elf.
I see. I don't understand the difference.
Me neither, but you know what? I understand that this is a new change, and many people in this world will forever be confused by it. And I'm willing to be the pioneer to bring forth cavern elves to above the Underdark. So first and foremost, again, thank you for having us.
You are most welcome.
Man, I step forward And I speak up with my head high. I am Rudy Snock, the mighty and great Lord of the Skies, Fire Reaver, and Son of the Dragons.
Oh,
And I've come... Yeah, oh yeah?
oh, which dragon are you the son of?
I gotta, like, start sweating.
I'm just gonna lean over. It's like, really? I'm waiting.
No. Who is my dad again?
Which contractor do you work for?
I work for nobody but myself.
Well, I hope you would work for me.
Yes!
Bless his heart. Bless his little heart. I can't.
And I, like, again, try to say something, and then I say, I have traveled to many estates around these countries, and I've just... I'm gonna try to use diplomacy to
Sure.
ingratiate myself with her.
Yeah. So it's going to be a DC 26 to influence her.
No! It's possible.
Yes. And it is. Oh my god!
You gain.
Oh.
So the first
I'm
thing that
born
happens
lucky.
is you impress her to such a degree that she's overwhelmed by your knowledge and foresight of the surrounding area and the nobility that we get our first influence reveal.
Hey.
I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
And at influence 2, the Baroness will now reveal herself to you and your group as a lion's blade and offers to train you in the following archetype, which is the lion blade dedication. She is a spy. She is not the real Baroness.
Cool.
Bramble,
Yes.
I also got the charming liar feat, so when I critically succeed, it also improves it once again.
Ah, so influence 3, even better.
Yeah.
She's not the spy. She's actually the Baroness. Well, that's awesome. Holy crap.
Yep, she's
I
a
like it.
proxy.
I'm like really proud of myself. I really look like a smug little goblin. Kobold, I mean.
Yeah, no, Goblin is also valid. Kobolds were once considered goblins, and I think it's actually 1-for-1, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you said the Lion Blade?
Yeah. You'll get access to the Lion Blade now. She will train you as a recruit, if you wish, at level 2.
You have to be from Taldor. Beans.
That's the best part. When she teaches you, that negates the requirement.
Nice. Also, the prerequisite means you have to be trained in performance, which is also good for our performance players.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you aren't, and I keep it at a low whisper, you aren't Baroness Orsino?
I am Baroness Orsino's servant.
Well, regardless, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Can I ask her any details on why she is representing the Baroness?
I cannot reveal that to you yet.
Okay. What would you have us do?
I would have you finish the introductions as I asked.
Oh.
Who else has
So-
introduced
The hell
himself?
haven't spoken.
I feel something amiss here. I'm gonna
Oh.
ask the stand-in Baroness. How long has it been since the real Baroness has been kidnapped?
Ah, you are very perceptive. It's been about a month now.
Whoa. Good. Let's see for 2, Weeb. Getting us in here and knowing exactly. You should be the investigator. I put a junior detective pin on your Your clothes.
Boobies.
It,
Your boobies.
it comes with the it comes with the perception of being cursed.
And what kind of
You-
demands did they give you?
They said something about there would be some sort of double or something coming to town, and that we should be wary of the man. He came for some sort of ransom, but I haven't even
Looks-
seen such man.
Looks at Zelos.
I look at the floor.
Until that man comes to this estate, I'm afraid I cannot act myself. That is why we need the adventurers.
Were there any clues left behind after the Baroness's disappearance?
She motions over to the fetishes on the shelf.
These are the elemental depictions, correct?
Yes, that is correct. And she becomes impressed with your knowledge. And she's going to offer you a bag of holding type 1.
Whoa! All right.
Bravery, my man.
Best
I will
item
take
for
it.
level 1.
I'll take it with a heavy heart, but also with greed in my eyes.
Grim Snarl. Figured I'd show up since usually you Taldors don't bother with us bears.
Weren't you Russian before? Now you're Scottish.
That's for Danya.
That's from his mother's side.
I walk around going, "Yo, Adrian."
Oh no, now he's Rocky. He's from New York.
Yo, Adrian. He's Italian. Italian stallion.
Aliens that I'm gonna leave. It's been real, yo.
I just don't know how to keep a certain accent.
That's
So-
okay. It was just such an abrupt change from the Russian bear that you were doing last time, and this time you decided, Scrooge McDuck.
Well, last time it was basically just a joke. I went with D because it was saying that I was hunting the depressions. So not as D, but depression.
Yes.
Who else hasn't introduced himself to
I think
Baroness
Zeros is the last one.
Orsino?
Well, you may not know this, but I came with a double, and he's my brother. And I found out.
And she points at him, and immediately the guards come and put you down onto the floor.
No.
Where is the
Not
Baroness? Tell me.
I don't think he knows, ma'am. I'll be honest with you. It's been a very interesting way to get here.
I just found out my brother, and all his tomfoolery, is with the cultists. And I found out.
Trying to join the cult is what is like. I'll get
Yes.
back and sometime join the cult. As he left, as we walked in.
He always wanted greatness at all
He was-
costs.
He was here? And you let him leave?
Yes. Well, we didn't have this
We did
information
not know.
before.
You should have got with us.
I'm afraid, because of the delicate position, I must appear as the Baroness for the people of Emberbrook. I cannot
That is
leave.
more than fine. We apologize for not saying anything, but as I said, we didn't know until you told us about the situation.
Well,
But regardless, please continue your introduction, Zelos, and please don't keep that knife on him. He's
they'll let you up off the floor now.
Pull myself up. Now, where I was left off at, me and my brother were skilled with the flintlock here, and we wanted to go out and prove ourselves. And we heard the call about the adventure going on. That's when we finally got into the estate. He let us know that he's with looking for the with the cult, and
You
now
knew?
he's off to. I found out only after everyone else found out.
Which was today, as like maybe a half a minute ago.
Well, you must find
like
him.
15 minutes ago, roughly.
How long
It's
were
that.
we sitting in the waiting room?
At
10
least
minutes.
10, 15.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
So about a half hour ago, he ran off.
Yeah, instead of coming in here with us, he ran off.
This is most disturbing. You must find that man and find out where the Baroness is being hidden.
Well,
Do you know what?
sorry, my mic was messing up.
Oh,
So, I might have an idea, considering we spent the better part of our lives together trying to outdo each other. If I had to pick, it would most likely be.
Oh, dear
Oh,
God.
God,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That's my kid, sorry.
That's okay. It's
that
just-
that was actually
jump
amazing.
scare.
I love kids, Ollie.
It's just the other Zelos outside just screaming like,
Yeah,
yeah!
he's like, "Ah!"
If he's like me, he has underground connections, and I could look up those connections.
Ah,
to see
the
if,
cavern
they
elf!
could
And she points to him. Get him!
Listen. To get the kind of hardware I pack, you have to have some, scoopiest connections.
Scoobius, so dogs?
Oh no! I mean, Scoopy.
Dubious.
So,
Dubious.
Yeah, that one.
Doobie dubious.
Dooby dooby doo.
Dooby-dooby-doo, where are you? We need to know where the
Regardless.
cult is.
regardless, we just found out not too long ago. As you heard the scream from the forest, they are still out there. And my question is, first, does everyone introduce themselves? I forgot, like that is our main objective first. Did we introduce ourselves, everyone?
Everyone did except Grimsnarl, who said his name and then stopped.
Yeah, that's introductions.
Snarl.
I said, guys, figured I'd show up because you guys rarely ask uplifted
Yeah.
bears for help.
Sure.
Hang on. Just say you are a silent type. You are a man of little words,
Bear.
and you'll never have to speak again.
And you try to get revenge on your little puppy.
Oh, wait, puppy.
The
You
hell
know,
did
I wouldn't go helping people
Joke.
with other people's backstories now that you've gotten yourself into this, Zelos.
It was a misclick.
So I wonder if, since they're twins, they feel each other's pain.
Oh yeah, they do. We saw that firsthand.
Oh.
You're monsters.
Somebody get the firecrackers out. Let's torture it.
Can't just
Excuse me.
do that.
Love torturing?
So the proxy, Baroness Orsino will address Grimsnarl and say, like, we do have uplifted bears within this community, although they are much smaller than you. They're apart from our own, but we would like to integrate them in order to have our original Baroness's plan to turn her town into a city. Unfortunately, if we do not get her back in time for the great party that she was to hold, it will never happen.
When is the party?
The party is in 1 month.
Right, so we got a month to find the Baroness.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna stand up and start walking out. It's like, whoa, time to start tracking.
Okay, so you sat down in one of the human-sized chairs, right?
No, on the floor.
Okay, on the floor. All right.
I could only barely see that there was actually a chair.
Haha,
Actually,
barely
that's-
see. Yeah, yeah.
Zell, why are you so loud all of a sudden?
Oh, adjusting my mic. Is that better?
Words.
So we did ask about leads, right?
No, you did not. You
Okay.
just started
That's
leaving. You just started leaving.
All right.
I turned to
uh,
Baroness, and I asked her, so where do we need to search? Do you have any leads?
The first place that I was intending to search was a grove that became corrupted to the north within the forest. I believe I was tracking a worm that walks that had taken over the original Druid's Grove. Unfortunately for me, I cannot leave the estate without arousing suspicion.
Did I get anything from my underworld knowledge?
You did indeed. The Baroness is more than likely in Absalon right now, in a gang. She started her own gang called the Crips, and she's fighting the cultists, which are the Bloods. You need to get to
Here we
Absalon.
are.
Wait a second, I also got the underworld skill. Anyway. I like to speak up again, and I say to her, don't you worry, we will find the Baroness in no time. I, Rudy Snark, the mighty and glorious Lord of the Sky, say so.
Ah,
Just
Well-
starts talking himself up, then all of a sudden I say so.
well, I do appreciate your confidence, but why are you called Lord of the Sky if you have no wings?
Roll me 2d6 of psychic damage real quick.
I
I don't make the rules. I just abide by them.
I look for a moment. I look like annoyed, and then I speak up. Well, I don't need wings, and I don't say anything and just walk out of the room.
Okay.
Man, that guy's weird.
Well, please, before you go, help yourselves to dinner.
I take the plate from underneath the chair and go back to the
Wait, what?
table.
That's an antique! That's from the Crown War! The Baroness will be most displeased.
I think the Baroness will be happy because we're going to save her.
There's chicken grease all over the fine
Well, what do you expect? It's chicken.
Chilaxian leather does not take to oils well.
Well, it wasn't on the chair. It was underneath the... Sorry, I'm from the Underdark, and a lot of the stuff that you do here is a little different. I apologize. I'll be more than happy to pay the expense for this.
It is priceless.
Oh, so there's no
Oh,
cost.
there's
Okay. Was I not supposed to use the silverware?
The silverware, yes. The furniture, no.
Oh, it was on. As I said, it was underneath the chair. It didn't. And I look underneath the chair. Is it spill over?
No, it did not. You just put it underneath the chair.
Okay.
She thought you put it inside of the chair.
Oh no. Well, regardless, I apologize if I insulted. I will have another piece of your well made, by the way. That chicken with that garlic crust. Oh, you don't have that type of stuff down there.
At least the
We have
chair
this thing
smells
called
nicer.
spam. Spam's pretty good,
Smells like
but this
chicken.
is. Well, spam doesn't smell like chicken down there. Spam smells like beef for some reason. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Seconds.
I only ask that
but-
when you... Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to ask what their name is because I know they're trying to stand in for the Baroness, but we didn't. If they're willing to give it, that is.
She is willing to give it to you as soon as the Baroness returns.
Oh, gotcha.
Are you quite alright, catfolk?
It,
Hairball,
it-
perhaps.
I
no,
I super glued my fingers together
oh,
during
Okay.
this conversation, so
Alright.
Excellent.
Okay.
in game.
Please tell
no,
us in
no,
game.
not end game.
Oh no! Go fix it.
I like your way of getting into character by making yourself getting pause.
What? That's
Is
the
that-
first option on the D100 roll. Glue
So-
yourself with super glue.
Zealous has not been rolling well at all today.
Mm.
By the way, Zealous, you're still convinced that she's an Absalon and she's running this gang.
Oh,
Because
by the way, Baroness.
Fix your fingers. I'm gonna try and track the twin from where we left off for him. I think I'm
Before
gonna
you
actually
do so-
roll.
No, before you
Okay.
do so, she is going to say, I only ask that you do not talk to the inhabitants of Emberbrook about any of this or the missing Baroness.
So do not mention the cult. Do not mention the Baroness's appearance. Is there anything else we should avoid talking about?
Your investigation.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what's
What
going
if
on in
I-
the background.
Oh, that's probably the cult saying data a lot.
No,
I
it's
don't know
not-
whose that is, but
It sounds like a TV. Someone had the TV go.
before we leave,
Yep.
is there anything we should probably carry on us to I don't know,
at-
hide identity or?
Upon saying that and asking that, your bear is already halfway down the street.
Damn it, I'm still eating.
I'm still eating too. I was surprised he didn't eat.
I'm also eating.
Yeah, so Grim Snarl, I'll take you there in just a moment, but you did your survival, so I'm gonna hold you to it.
Okay,
Yep, I'm just gonna put you out there for a moment. We'll get to you in a bit.
Hopefully
because that's where I would have
counts as
started from.
rations.
Oh, I got lots of rations.
I see
Sorry for
Zealous
the
is following.
sorry for my disappearance.
It's
You're
okay. Why were you playing with
My
it's
pen
fun.
broke. I broke. I have a fountain pen and I broke it, and I was trying to super glue it back together and super glued my fingers.
Okay, fair enough.
Next comes the paint.
You know, that's the first time I've ever heard somebody say they AFK'd because they super glued their fingers together.
Well, I got lots of problems. Okay.
A
So
fountain
I did have
pen
my
is no
headset
longer
on.
one of them.
Yeah. Well, thankfully it was cheap. But anyway, I did still have my headset on, so I heard what was going on. I just wasn't really
In
okay. So the bear left.
Yeah, he went down the street like a bloodhound.
Okay, we were eating. We're supposed to go north. Then. Okay, I did want to ask, what does the town or the town folk, what do they know? Like, what can we talk about?
Well, that is at your discretion, but I have asked that you do not mention the Baroness, the cult,
Mhm.
or your investigation.
Okay. And our investigation is where she is, right?
Correct.
Okay. I know these guys have left already. So when they're in this, they've left, gone down the street, but are they still in the town?
I would hope they're still in the town.
Okay.
There goes another.
It depends on where my
the
tracking
house.
rogue takes me.
Maybe we should all go.
Yeah,
I can't control players, man. All I can do is narrate.
The reason I was asking is because I wanted to maybe like just talk to people around and see, like, you know, just ask them if they've heard anything interesting, like what's the news of the town. You know, I'm a bard, right? Like I like to hear stories.
Oh, you can definitely use diplomacy to gather information.
Okay.
Nope, you can't do that here, though. You're still in the manor.
Oh, yes. Yes, so I will just finish off some last delicious food.
Yep.
Take my
That takes
leave.
time. Delicious time.
Delicious time.
Yep.
And
Just
I have
put it on a
joined.
plate and take it with you.
Yeah.
Put it in your
That's
pockets.
the Baroness's fine china. It cannot leave the
I didn't take the
premises.
china. I just took a turkey leg or something. I have it in my mouth. You know, like when you stick a toy in your mouth and you walk around with it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I got a
The
chicken leg in my
anime
mouth.
bread.
Yes, the anime bread. It is in my mouth, but it is a chicken leg.
Just hit by a bus.
Well, I'm a cat.
But if you get hit by the bus, you will end up in a completely different world.
Oh, where I just
That's
sit on
an
people's
isekai.
laps and don't do anything.
That's an isekai.
This
Okay,
could
so
the
bus will
isekai.
be okay. It's Truck-kun you have to look out for.
A
Oh god, that's
fantasy
Shotgun.
fantasy land where I don't speak any languages except meowing, and people feed
People
me.
worship you.
Or you can
That
end up
time
like
I got
a-
reincarnated as an
as a
Egyptian
vending-
cat.
Or you could be a vending machine.
that's a
there's an
vending
isekai
machine.
Of a
There's
vending
an
machine.
actual anime where that's
Yeah,
There's
the
also
vending
where
machine.
the boy ended up as a sword.
Oh, don't forget about the dog and the unspeakable things that happened with the dog.
Yes.
I wish you could see my facial expression, but anyway.
Me too.
Okay. Anyway, I'm out in the street, and I'd like to do my diplomacy garbage.
Well, there are some people ahead of you first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not aware. Okay.
Yep. We had a survival roll that got resolved first.
Oh.
Avery, you're staying at the table?
Avery would actually like to. I think what Avery do about the town is essentially just get some information about anybody who's displayed cult-like activities,
All right.
or
You
anyone that
can't,
had like fixtures of. Oh, go ahead.
you can't do that inside the manor next to the table with the food.
I know, but it's so good.
I know. So what
Um,
we're going to do is we're going to take a 5-minute bio, and then when we come back, we're going to resolve all these skill checks and things that you want. Starting with the
Cool.
bear, who rolled first.
Yay.
All right.
Yay. Oh dear God, Zell. Zell, I ask that you keep the soundboard at least mitigated to the same volume, if not a little bit lower for next time.
Oh, I did not know it actually went through.
It most definitely
Just
did
pulled it
go
up.
through. Maybe you'd want to disable soundboard until you make sure you have everything working correctly.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I know who does things. I'm fully capable of seeing the audio and whatnot. That at least was the proper volume.
I was just seeing what the button down there was, and well, now I know.
Yeah, don't experiment live. That's my advice to you.
Oh, my poor pen.
Are we back yet?
I'm back.
I'd be more concerned about your super glued fingers.
Hey, I detached them from each other.
It's okay. They'll shed no skin in a couple weeks.
Exactly. Or probably like a day.
As long as it wasn't Gorilla Glue, you're fine.
It was not. It was regular
Yeah.
crazy glue or whatever.
I was reminded this week about the woman who Gorilla Glued her
With the
hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
It
god.
came as a
I
hair care
remember
product.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
So,
was
Bramble,
brutal.
do I have to use the familiar to cast spells from?
The familiar is the vessel through which you learn spells and your lessons. Yes, you must have the familiar present, and you must be able to, commune with it in order to prepare them, as well as learn new spells.
Well, I understand learning new spells, but casting them.
Some spells can only be cast from the familiar.
Okay.
My mom's name, my dad named me after my great mom.
All right, so we're taking everyone to the town map then.
I'm good for that.
I think so.
All right. So this is Emberbrook.
Whoa.
Grimmsnarl is
Cozy.
going. Yep. Grimmsnarl is going this way to a workshop. You have Rufus going this way to a market. You have Zealous going this way in order to charter a ship to Absalon so he can find the Baroness there. Alright, Grimmsnarl, your survival leads you to this particular workshop where you believe a lot of foot traffic has gone.
All right. For a moment, I'll just watch the shop and see how many people like go in and out for a bit.
Far too many. Most leave displeased with whatever they were trying to get.
So probably he got turned away too, potentially. As one of those displeased people walk by me, I'll ask him, "Hey, what's going on with the workshop?"
And they just look at you and go like you don't know. Your people don't want to work at all.
Millennials?
No, bears.
Gen Z.
Oh.
All you do is
walk into the workshop then.
sit around all day eating garbage. Yep, and as you walk into the workshop, you see this man. And he seems to be inundated with a great deal. Oh, let me take off the BRB. He seems to be inundated with a great deal of work. Broken weapons, broken vehicles, toys of all kinds, regular small engineering projects. There are things littered outside as well as inside.
Can we rename this from Bear Guide to Bramble?
No, because he has a name.
Walking up, it's like, looks like business is busy.
Very busy. What do you want? A weapon mended?
Trying to figure out what's going on here.
Well, I can tell you nothing good. The humans are all in a tizzy because of that stupid party that's going to happen.
Not too surprising. So all this is for the party?
Most of it is. Some of it is just personal things and requests that I've had to put on the side.
Notice a lot of people don't seem to be happy coming out, having to take start saying no to people.
There's no choice but to say no to people. If I'm going to get done within a month's time, there's a lot of things that I have to do in order to fix up the dance hall, as well as whatever else the guards need for security.
Fair enough. It's like, I wondered if you could let me know if someone came by, and then I'll describe.
There have been too many people who have been coming by.
Fair enough. I guess the next question is Zealous very unique in his look?
No.
Okay.
Look at him. He looks like every other
Fair enough.
anime protagonist.
Very unique.
I'll just have, hey, any anime protagonists come by to get something done? Say a gun?
Yeah, the adventurers are all over the place. They're swarming like flies.
How many with guns, though?
None with guns.
None?
None. I've not worked on a firearm in my entire life.
I thought one was coming this way. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, thanks for the help.
Your familiar is just this broken PNG.
Yes, it is. And I don't know why it's even saying that it's the same character name.
Because that's who owns it. That's its default name for whoever owns it.
Nice.
I'll offer to move some heavy stuff around because I'm fairly strong if he needs it.
He's pretty strong himself. He just goes like, "What do you want? Who are you? Are you one of those adventurers that are here in town?"
Pretty much, yeah. Just looking for some of the side work while looking around.
This place has become far too busy for my liking. Why the Baroness decided to call people like you is beyond me.
I'm just gonna shrug. It's like, you know how it is. Got something they can't do because they're busy working on this party. Anyway, thanks for the help. Then I'm just gonna walk out because I don't have weapons.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
My name is wrong again.
Yeah, I know. Because this was a preset token from when I set everything up.
The injustice the cat people must suffer.
Calm down, Rofus.
Did you glue your letters together?
Discrimination.
Use the druid tactics. Use the druid tactics.
All right, Zealous, you were next. You're trying to get passage, to Absalon, and you know the Viridian Forest nearby has rivers that lead outward into the main sea. You try to see if you can find a ship here that can take you all to Absalon to find the Baroness.
Oh, Zell, we're not hearing you. I noticed that it was saying that you were transmitting, but I didn't hear a thing.
The
He's
soundboard
been
has
switched out for his double.
Yeah, he's been switched out for the soundboard, I think.
I didn't even hear anything from the soundboard from him.
Maybe he died just like Tony did a few weeks ago.
Always.
Yeah, Discord does do that occasionally now, and sometimes it doesn't even post images.
Oh yeah, there have been times where I've been like in the middle of talking to someone, and suddenly either I or the other person can't hear anyone and or each other, and then I have to actually exit and then rejoin.
Well, no, I was talking about Tony actually just like died and laid on his keyboard
Okay,
for a
how
few
about now?
hours.
You're
Oh, there
perfect
we
now.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. So you're following your lead, sir.
Like I was trying to say, do a perception roll, finding the person that's in charge. Looks like that's doing logistics around here. That
Oh,
would have
yeah.
a clue.
They have a small port and whatnot where they receive lumber and whatnot from Wispel. And that's obvious enough that you don't need like perception or anything to do, and you can ask around.
Okay, I'll go ahead and see if I can book passage. If I could use either Society or Underworld.
Well, you've already used Underworld, and you will not be able to book direct passage. It will actually be several ships that can get you to Absalon. It's not going to be a one-way journey.
Just right. Basically, we just had a delivery at the door, and so I went and got it. And also, the delivery man said,
Who's that?
Who's what?
That was
thought I
somebody
heard something.
talking in the background.
Couldn't
Yeah,
be
okay.
me. Oh man. Well, who are we waiting on again?
Well, Zell is currently booking passage, but he's finding out that it's not going to be as easy as he originally thought. And maybe, just maybe, the Baroness did not go to Absalon.
Hmm.
Incredible
Just in case.
detective.
This might be a backup plan.
All right, who's next?
Huh.
Would like to go next.
Can we take a midnight train? Going nowhere.
Going anywhere?
There are no trains.
Going anywhere.
Justice, tell the old boy!
Oh my god.
Born and raised in South, I'll do
Okay. I don't really have the capacity to sing that right now. Anyway. I turn to Avery and the
Yes.
Kitsune. I don't know the name. I don't think you're actually called Weep.
I think that's actually Lou. What Lou calls them. Knowing Lou, that's exactly what they called them.
Ah, I see. Anyway, I turned to Avery and Weep and I asked them, so, we do intend to visit the corrupted sites to the north of this town.
I think that's a good idea. We can also.
Absolutely. I smell
I-
blood from here.
Oh, that's a good nose. I was thinking we go visit the guard tower. And the reason I say that is perhaps they've seen someone uncouth, or maybe even there might be some wanted posters for folks who established themselves a part of the CULT.
This small town? Well, sure, why not? Let's go look.
Well, we should be very careful because we're not supposed to let anybody on knowing that we're investigating.
Investigating what?
General,
What are you
cults
talking
generally
about?
have
What are you talking
infiltrators.
about? What are you talking about? I'm like covering your mouth every time you say cult. I'm
Damn
talking about the camp.
investigators.
I'm talking about the
Politicians.
camp. I'm not a politician. I'm just trying to make sure we get paid.
Redacted. And I start
Redacted.
walking off.
It's like an SCP article. The so and
I stole those documents while in office, which means it wasn't a federal crime.
Exactly.
and I post them in a Discord server like a smart boy. Yeah, such a weird.
My bird's gonna
state.
start pecking at you.
It's a bird or a mask.
I mean, my anonymous.
Oh god,
Mask.
it's a crow with an Anon Q mask. All right.
You want a crow?
Uh,
I can get you a crow.
I have one in the Discord.
Okay.
It's the level 1.
Next door, and I said no problem.
Alrighty. Can we investigate outside the guard tower for any notices or wanted posters for any individuals
Oh yeah. There.
that may fit that description of like anyone who's established with elemental misdeeds or even has the symbols that I've sketched down?
Yeah. You see the picture of a very pretty looking man with long blonde hair.
I take that poster and I take a closer look at it.
It simply says Lathander the Beautiful.
No picture.
Just the man with the blonde hair.
In the image, is there any article of clothing that seems to have matching symbolism to the 6 fetishes that we saw within the The Baroness's estate.
Nope, it's just a profile shot.
Do I know anything about Lefanda the Beautiful?
Well, sure, it is a unique creature, so the DC will be 15 plus the usual DC for society.
I have a lore skill in Underworld.
That could help. That will reduce things significantly, sure.
Alright.
Let's see if you've heard of this man.
Godly.
Yep. So, since this is a secret check, I have to ask you to make it blind.
Oh,
Because I can't let you know unless you've succeeded or failed with these sorts of knowledge checks, like I did with Zelos. All right, so you have indeed heard of this man. I'm going to delete the first one. He is, in particular, a very scrupulous Taldorian politician that works in the Senate.
that doesn't add up. I turn to Avery and weep. So this guy right there, he's working with the Taldorian Senate. I don't think he has anything to do with our case. Oh. Do we got any other posters on the wall?
Just minor criminals and whatnot. People who have either stolen small things and they're just basically bail runners, things like that. You know, bounties that dog, the bounty hunter would take. People that initially give up the second you find them.
I see.
But he
How
maces
about
them
we,
anyway.
How about we gather the group, head north?
For the episode with Steven Seagal was a police officer.
What? When did you join us?
He's just there.
Sorry, but the what? Oh god.
I did not notice you. You didn't say anything.
All right, so we finally came to Rufus.
Ah,
And Rufus, to help you here, is of course
Yeah.
your friend and compatriot Zell, who is already in the market, as he waves over to you and says, like, "Hey, you here to ask around too?"
ask around for what?
For what we need to do. You didn't forget
I'm just-
already.
No, I'm just looking for good stories to use for when I need to perform.
You're a
later.
bad liar. You're gonna fail. You're all gonna fail. He's gonna fail. You're gonna fail. I'm gonna see you go down. I'm gonna see you go down in flames. I'm gonna see you go down in water and earth and everything else. Don't try anything.
We'll see.
Okay, bye. Nice seeing you again.
Zealous, tell us next
Hi.
time your telepathic brother's around.
It doesn't work like that. I don't have magic on this guy.
No, I'm assuming no one else is near me. I'm by myself, right?
Oh no, you've got other people in the market and everything, but
No,
Zealous
I
was
meant,
the only
sorry, with
person
my
from the
group.
Yes.
No one from the group is there. So, my reasoning for not responding to him about that was that we were told not to discuss it. So I wasn't suspicious. Well, I shouldn't have been suspicious of him until that, so I wasn't. But Or that now I am. And I am wondering whether that was the brother or not. Maybe that's the original one or whatever who is an evil bastard. I have no idea what's going on. Not sure whether I want to keep investigating or just go get everyone else. You know what? They can wait. I'm going to do a quick, I want to see if there's anything exciting going around that people have heard of, any good stories. Maybe if there's another bard in the area that has something to share.
Okay.
To chat about.
There are other adventurers around, all eager for work.
Mm-hmm. So I would just like to make, conversation about their adventures, things they've heard, exciting things they've done, anything they've seen around that looks suspicious that they'd like to check out, that sort of stuff. So how do I do that?
That's a lot. That's gonna take at least an hour, and you're going to give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
And you're gonna make it blind.
Okay. Let me remember to do this. I do diplomacy.
Gonna take an hour of time.
That's okay. I'll take my time.
Okay, that's fine.
I do blind GM roll, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So everyone is abuzz about this party with the Baroness and how she's going to have all sorts of visiting leaders of Taldor society. It is even rumored that the Baron Broyce Regina, one of the current rulers and holders of a Senate seat within Taldor, is going to be present. Other faces include some of the local nobility as well. Unfortunately, not the good Lady Constance, who recently passed last year. People are still talking about how she was murdered in her own home during a tea party that she was trying to throw in order to do a fundraiser for those poor orphan children.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess it's been a really long time, so I'm gonna go and try and find the other group and let them know what happened.
I have more information for you.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Many of the people have noticed that strange mutations had been taking place, especially in some of the meat that had been brought back from the most recent hunting excursion. The poultry, as well as some of the venison, was showing strange signs, even when cooked. So people have to be very careful about the meat they're eating.
Dun dun dun.
You
There goes
also,
half the party.
yeah, well, you also discover that the people of town seem to be aware of occultist activity, and some people are even intrigued by the occult, saying that they wouldn't mind being part of something like that. It's just like, it sounds very thrilling. A lot of people hungry for power, lots of adventurers here now. The place is swollen with adventurers looking for that next big adventure. Some of them may very well be seduced by the cult. Some of them may be working for the cult. It's hard to say.
What are you talking about? There is no cult. That one never was a cult.
Fake news.
Working for the. Oh dear.
There's no war in Bossing Say.
So yeah, you find out a great deal from all these people who are more than willing to talk to you. And you do see several other bards, most of which don't even have instruments like you do. Many of them are just like story bards.
I go to the corner and purge all the chicken I had just eaten.
Oh, no. Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Cough up a hairball. Okay, so that's it.
Yep.
I say that's it as if that wasn't a lot, but
That's-
okay. So now I'm going to go and try and find the rest of the party. I'm terrified.
Okay. What are you gonna do when you see Zelos next?
Find out.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know if that was actually Zelos or Zelos the second.
Electric Boo.
I don't recall him coming with me, but
He didn't
he
come
did
with
leave
you.
first,
he was,
I guess. Right.
Yes, and he was in the market.
Yeah, maybe
He
he
left
left
before
before
you.
me. I wasn't really paying attention, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So the reason why I do things like this is I introduce players to the concept of metagaming and having
Mhm.
knowledge that, the player has, but the character does not. And it's easy
Mhm.
to not distinguish the difference between the two. So it's good to introduce the players to something like that before things get too serious.
Mm-hmm. That's why I pointed out that my suspicion, or my lack of answering him, was not because I was suspicious, but because we weren't supposed to talk
Mm-hmm.
about that.
Well, that was very non-meta. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to make that clear that I did not want to bring. Yeah, I tried. Anyway,
Meow.
meow.
Roar.
All right. So
oh,
Anyway, yes, I would like to find the group.
yeah, you've all done your actions. Go ahead.
Okay, so do I just go to the center of town or something?
That's up
I
to you.
assume we made a rule that we would have met up in the center of town. That way, we weren't missing school children at a theme park.
I just yell and go meow. Someone
Oh
does
no,
something.
that's our cat. That's our cat.
Oh,
Hey.
God.
Ah.
It's hard not to spot the bear, even with other bears.
He towers over the buildings.
Startles me and my tail puffs up. Okay. So I guess I see Zelos, yeah?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's with the group.
Yeah, I'm eyeing him. I would like to Hey Zelos, where did you go?
Oh, I was just down by the docks and came over here. What's up?
Were you with anyone?
Been here for the last 5-10 minutes. Why?
Were you with anyone?
With everyone here by the market.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah?
wasn't.
They showed up a little bit later when we got to the guard tower,
Hmm.
which was this side of town. Why? What's going on?
Well, I have a lot of information, so I share with them the information that I learned from the people of the town.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And I also say, I saw you, Zelos, in the market. Unless that was your brother.
Well, how do you look?
Like you.
Damn.
Oh God!
I
And
refrained
it
from saying the things he
begins.
said to me.
I mean, did he carry his weapon on the left side or the right side?
I didn't look.
All right, Zelos, we gotta do something. And I take out my knife and put a scar underneath your left eye. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can burn him.
No,
put the burn Zuko hat on.
Oh no!
I'm.
We should actually mark him somehow.
Oh my God!
Would you be okay with that, Zelos? if we put a marking on you, or maybe we tell you a secret phrase that no one else
Yes.
knows?
Yes.
I'll go with the secret phrase. Don't like that.
I
Don't
put- I-
like-
I
Keep
slowly
that guy
put away.
with the background.
I slowly put away my crowbar that I had behind my back.
We could give him a haircut.
A burst of
True.
blue
No,
fire
my eyes
just.
have to be covered at all
We can-
times.
We can paint him a different color.
Oh my god.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. As a person of color, I think that's a good idea.
Dear Lord.
I'm gonna go up to Zelos and in outside the game Zell, I'm gonna DM you a secret name, a secret code thing,
Cheating.
and I will send it to everyone else in DMs that
But
this
not-
is gonna be the catchphrase,
Not
not
the
and
game
not
master.
Bramble.
Is he gonna walk around saying catchphrase?
You have to say it every 5 seconds or else we'll kill you.
Also, I put Meow's battle face in
Yeah.
Discord.
Very
Boy,
true.
let me see.
Aristocats. Where he's like,
Oh, yeah.
And shortly after, he started failing.
I whisper that to you in your ear, and I go around the party, and I whisper that into everyone else's ear.
mm. Rufus
And
nods.
then I go to Bramble's DM and they have something completely different.
You're not allowed to DM Bramble actually, so
Oh,
Yes,
dang it.
You're not. It's rule 1. It's and
That's
certainly
rule 1.
Well,
don't DM me at 2 a.m. in the morning, please.
I guess you're
Okay,
banned
so
now.
2:55.
what about 2 a.m. in the evening?
2 a.m. at supper time when TM is on the table. You got TM anytime. All right, that's a dated commercial. I'm pretty old.
Was that
Pizza anytime.
bagel bite?
Yes.
Yes, it's bagel bites. Oh god.
Man, I love being
I prefer
an older
Hot Pockets.
generation.
I'm not sure I ever saw that commercial.
Really?
If,
Or at
Yeah.
least not enough to remember
Not
it.
to-
Remember?
interrupt our reminiscing here, but I would like to since this bear guy has been pretty quiet, I would like to just kind of, if I could, quietly tell him that to keep his eye on the human. You're a human, right?
Begins. The racism begins.
The Taldor Knights. We learned it from you, Taldor. We learned it from you.
I'm like, always.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the bear, but I mean, if you're here, just keep your eye on the human. That's all. Okay, done.
No, we told you we have the secret catchphrase. And
Yes.
you know what?
I just
You know what, Zelos? Go ahead. Sorry.
What's the catchphrase?
What's
I DM'd it to
catchphrase?
everyone.
Oh,
I DM'd it to everyone. At your Discord, I should say. See, this is where someone leaks it to Bramble.
No one's gonna leak it to me.
But yes, we could also have a buddy system with Zelos, since your brother is running around. At least one person has to be with you, Zelos. That way you have accountability. How's that sound?
Sounds like I'm in prison.
Well, no, it's not your fault. It's your brother's fault. And you know what? When you catch him, and when you catch him, you can kick his ass.
I don't trust this guy. What if they're working together? This is all-
That means I
yeah,
told him
all
the
humans are the
catchphrase.
same.
They banned slavery, but they haven't banned torture yet.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I okay.
Okay.
I'm keeping my eye on you. Let's go.
Now, where are we going?
What'd you guys learn, actually? I should probably have...
I found
Where?
out that apparently a lot of people are trying to get stuff fixed at the workshop. But so many people did it that he has to start turning people away so he can actually get everything done within the month. And so, of course, those who are getting turned away are basically, oh, he's out. Those lazy bears won't work.
Well, that aligns with what I heard, that there's just a lot of adventurers looking for stuff to do before the party, so...
Perfect for you, Zell.
Does Rudisnork tell us about... Or Avery, were you with him? Do you guys tell us about your...
Oh. Oh. I turned to Rufus. So, what we found out is nothing. Let's go.
Okay,
Great job.
let's go. Love this guy.
So we're all heading north, right?
Yeah, I think at this point you all head north. We also mentioned the wander poster we picked up, so that has not been mentioned before.
Is there a ghost face on the wanted poster?
What?
No, so a dude that has blonde hair. Those don't have blonde hair. And he said it's handsome. So look at this face. He called that handsome.
No, he wasn't called handsome. He was called beautiful. I didn't know that though,
there you
because I
go.
wasn't there.
Thank you. I'm thinking of another campaign, but yes. Yeah, I mentioned the beautiful man on the wanted poster just in case. Are we all ready to head north?
Yep.
I
do
like
it.
the dancing cat. Let's go.
Yes.
And I dance. Cat.
Don't dragons eat cats.
My question is, should we get horses?
No.
I look at Grimmsnarl. I don't think.
Grim
I
snarls,
look down at my
man.
feet.
I also look at Grimmsnarl.
Can't not look at Grimmsnarl.
Your fur looks soft.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna climb on his back and gonna be all sneaky like so that he doesn't notice me.
We get a horse. Grimstall and just basically becomes that dude from Elden Ring, who's a giant dude who rides a small horse.
I don't
So-
know if can I ride a horse? Like,
You
I'm a
can.
cat.
Yes, you can.
Well,
You're
that's
a
right.
medium-sized creature or smaller.
Yeah.
A riding horse costs 1 silver piece per day or 8 gold pieces to buy.
Oh no!
Why do you think
Trying
I
to
gave you?
sneakily.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
25
ahead.
gold pieces, yeah.
I'm trying to sneakily ride Grimmsnarl.
Oh yeah, you can easily do that. You're a small-sized creature. He's large. Yeah.
And now I have a pocket wizard.
So now you realize
Throws
my
him out.
grandpa gave you an extra 10 gold pieces.
Whoopsies. I have
Oh.
7 gold.
Let's see how much gold I have left. If I have
So we
enough, I
could
can-
rent a horse for a while.
I have 6. Oh. If only I didn't buy those 2 healing potions.
I still
Well,
got
I
money.
don't know if they have any huge creatures for me to ride anyways.
No,
Yeah,
no, they
I
don't.
don't.
Mm.
I don't even think would a wagon work for Grimstone?
Yeah.
Yes, a wagon would work, but he would be the maximum weight allowed.
Oh, so no one else would be able to ride on it anywhere.
How about he pulls the wagon?
He could pull the
No,
wagon.
that's not fair.
But it
That's
would be
not
at my normal
fair.
walking speed, not at
Yeah,
horse
not a
walking
horse's speed.
How far away is this place?
She didn't say.
Ah, jeez. What if it's right there and we get a horse for no reason?
Yeah,
Zillows,
let's
come with
just
me.
walk.
And I go
Let's
to the
just
Baroness.
Yep, they're closed for the night.
Oh shoot!
Oh. What if we just?
Let's
What if I? Oh,
gamble.
am I allowed to make money like playing?
Yes,
Performing?
yes, you're allowed to make money. It's called earn income.
How do I do that?
So, I will show you the chart. There's also a PF2E macro for it that I have for you in
Oh.
the compendium.
Oh.
All right, so you are level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Oh, fuck.
So at level 1, the DC is 15. On a failure, you earn 2 copper pieces. On a trained success, you earn 2 silver pieces. On expert, you earn 2 silver pieces.
That's so little.
It is little because that's a daily wage, not a weekly wage or a monthly wage. It adds up.
Mm.
And remember, you have a month limit. So if you're going to participate in this downtime activity, that's going to start burning days.
Alright, we don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know, how am I gonna rent the horse? Horsey.
Don't forget that you also have to pay for food.
I got food.
Hey, don't worry. I got the food thing, as long as, particularly if we're in a forest.
So just
And if
to-
anything, we can eat the bear.
so
Agreed.
It's
Just-
more likely you'll get eaten by the bear.
Sorry,
just to remind you, if you don't bring the horses back, you have to pay for the whole horse.
Oh, well, we
And
can
So
make.
what you're
How much
saying
is-
is
how much is
0% loan.
Yeah, that's remember Ex Machina or whatever with Matt Mercer. The horses never came back. He never forced his players to pay for the horses. I will force you to pay for the horses.
Yeah.
Cruel
What if
and
we don't come
evil.
back?
That's why you've got more people watching.
And that's
Oh,
why.
I'm tired of
Whoa,
you know
whoa,
what?
whoa.
You know what? Take a negative hero point. I'm gonna. You roll
Dear
a
Lord.
success. I'm gonna imply a villain point on you.
I shall take that villain point.
You got 9 cultist points.
Oh, dear.
Ramble, question please.
Of course.
Can I just steal a horse?
Of course you can. And it will be just like Skyrim. Stop there, criminal scum. Pay a fine or serve your sentence. Let's see if you get caught.
All right.
Oh yeah.
How about
You're finally awake.
No.
Oh, not again.
And then it turns out I'm actually the Dovahkiin. Anyway,
how about we rest for the night?
Yeah.
Because it is nighttime.
No, I like
about
all the
cult?
things chaotically happening. This is great.
What about
But-
that cot that we came into?
What?
oh,
Did I hear somebody say cop?
Cot.
Cart.
Spell that.
So you're
Cart.
going to steal a cart and 2 horses to pull the cart.
No, I'm not involved in this.
oh, just one horse.
I don't know, just
You
walk.
need 2 horses to pull a cart.
Yeah, but we don't have a cart.
Can we
Okay.
just
Well-
can we just walk? Can
Well,
we just
okay,
walk,
no,
please?
actually, I am going to steal a fucking cart.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Sure.
Why are we trying to? Why are we? Wait. Can we discuss this as a party? Why are we stealing a cart?
No,
So-
we're not
No, I-
stealing a cart.
So
I am.
Yep. Okay. So before this happens, this is perfect. This is fantastic because now I'm gonna show you this.
Oh no.
Dear.
The corruption.
This.
Go down to the
Yeah.
corruption subsystem, and I'm going to reveal that first thingy. Cult points granted by the GM to determine the players at the rate of corruption by the cathedral. Players are awarded by participating in a direct goal that benefits the cult, such as an act of betrayal, seeking to gain power from the temple's relics and forces. The forces of the temple directly oppose each other and are seeking to weaken one another, so assisting a force in the temple to do so simply furthers asserting a stronger ruling force. This is directly told to the players by the Baroness, but the temptation is so much power that it can easily be forgotten. And I will introduce thresholds as well. The goal posts serve as the means to showcase to players the benefits and downfalls of gaining cult points. Now, the act you are about to commit will result in 1 cult point. Are you certain you wish to do this?
Yes.
What was
Okay.
the max call points again? 10?
Oh, wait. Can we
Well-
talk about this as a group?
You,
I'm actually waiting for all
this
of you
is how
to
the
leave.
cleric went evil, just by the way.
Yeah.
Some
I'm already evil.
Are
some
you?
I think.
No.
Go ahead.
Some people will reach out to the cult, some won't. I'm not going to hold the entire group to one person's decision. This is
good.
this is the path that this person is choosing for their archetype and the way that they're going to approach things. So, the DC for stealing the cart and the horses will be either thievery, DC 24, or you may justify another skill.
So how I think I'm gonna do this is, I'm gonna go in to the shop itself,
Okay.
knock on the door, and wait for the owner of the cart to come outside.
Mm-hmm.
Once he opens the door, I'm gonna tell him, we've been meaning to reach you about your cart warranty.
Oh no!
I cannot.
Oh, no,
What?
no.
That should be 2 corruption points for like. Oh my god. No.
Do I take it to mean you're going to be using deception, sir?
Yes.
Okay. DC 22, because that's damn good.
Alright. Both fingers crossed. Come on.
Hero point.
No!
Point.
Oh man.
You can reroll if you got a hero point.
Where? Oh my god. Where did I see that?
Right
So-
click
Everybody
on
starts with
the
one.
rolled number,
Yep.
and then when you scroll down, it'll give you the option to use a hero point.
Yep.
Oh.
At the
It
top,
is a fortune effect, so you can only use 1 fortune effect per roll.
the way you see it is at the beginning of the session, everyone starts with 1. You're at 1 of 3 at the little H right below your name on your character sheet.
Sure, I use it. Oh man. Oh.
Oh god. Please don't die. Right click on that 14.
It's the corruption.
Yep. Right click on the 14 that you rolled and select H. Reroll using a hero point.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I need to. Okay, reroll using a hero point. Come on.
Oh no,
Wow.
it was a critical fail, and he thinks something is very, very suspicious now, and he begins eyeing you and whatnot, and it's just like, I don't have any warranty on any of my vehicles. They're entirely safe. Guards! Guards! Get this man! This very small man.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna screech at him, and then I'm gonna scurry off like a gremlin.
Okay, okay.
Get her. Glad you got it.
Hang on. So this kobold gets chased through the night by the local guards and whatnot while you guys are sleeping.
I'm gonna use my warp step to disappear behind a wall or something like that.
Yep. And you can get past the guards and whatnot.
Sorry.
Exactly. Back
So-
to the inn you're resting at.
Yeah, so that was one person's evening activity. What are the rest of you doing?
Oh
I
boy.
think I'm gonna go hunting. Go and use a subsist.
What happened to all
Trying
those
to-
rations you had?
Well, there's if I don't have to use them, I don't want to use them.
You
But
could
yeah,
have
I-
eaten
so-
at the Baroness.
I'll just eat some rations.
All right, so go ahead and roll to subsist. I believe it's DC 15 for your check. Unless you have the not picky feat, in which case you can start eating people's garbage.
Let's see. Trying to see. Hold on. There's something about. Which one was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought I saw something about feet.
Which feat?
It was the forager feet.
Uh-huh. Oh, what about it? Did you take it?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Whether that was an ancestry feat or not.
Well, you can see that by looking directly on your sheet. Yep, uplifted bear. They gained the forager feat as part of their ancestry. Where were you looking?
Oh, I was looking in the uplifted bear channel. All right, so
You can
I'm
look
just going to
directly
use
on your sheet.
assurance.
No, listen first.
Okay.
Before you rush off. Ancestry, uplifted bear. Click on edit. You can always look at the entry.
All right, yeah. Game forager feat, which get a success if I roll a result worse than success.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so
So
here we are. Subsist.
DC 15.
As survival.
Almost a crit fail.
But since I have the forager feat, it counts as a success anyway.
Yep. You get some roots and mushrooms and stuff. And within the forest, you hear Zelos' voice saying to you, like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?"
I'm just gonna look at him as like, thought you were back at the inn.
I am.
Just gonna stare at him a little longer. You know you're horrible at this, right?
I don't need to be good at it, because you are even worse.
No, you.
So I'm gonna try and grab him.
Yeah, you can grab him. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at Zelos's Fortitude DC, which is 17.
Expert.
Yeah.
So athletics check to try and grab.
All right. 16. You fail by one, and he just kind of like kicks off of your chest and goes like, Your arms are so big, I can slide right between them.
Guess he doesn't like bear hugs.
No. Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna start chasing this because, like, he's one of our best leads.
Oh, yeah, he's not running.
Oh. Let's see.
You're boring. And then he just walks away. Kind of disappears into the foliage.
I'll try. Well, I'll take back my bounty into the inn to eat and like tell everyone about.
Did you bring outside food?
I'm just gonna eat it outside the inn. It's like, nope.
Don't even bother sneaking it in. Oh, God.
I mean, he's a bear. I wouldn't fight him.
You'd be surprised. They have bears in this town. They know exactly what to do. First of all, they take in their bird
Do they have
feeders
bear
before
spray?
night. Yeah, they have bear spray. They have make sure to put covers on all their garbage.
The town has everyone wears a bell.
All right, that's
Bear
two
bells.
people's nighttime activities.
Can I use my nighttime to make money, or does that take more than a nighttime?
It will take a full 8 hours, so if you wish to work through the night, you may.
8 hours to play a freaking song?
No, not one song. You misunderstand. To earn
I know,
income,
I'm
yes.
just.
You're putting a concert on.
No, I'm not doing that.
Compose an entire soundtrack in one night.
Just by making shit up.
How am I supposed to do for
It works for Katy Perry.
I need to sleep, but I gotta do something. Huh?
Well, you don't have to do anything, but
Well, someone else can. I gotta think.
Okay.
I think. Can I jump in?
Yeah.
I think for my nightly activity, Avery is going to see if they find any like seedy night activities, like maybe there's like a gambling site, or maybe there's a place that sells merchandise only at night.
Oh, there's
Can I
definitely
do that?
There's definitely gambling going on, and they're not bothering to hide it. Some of the guards are even participating.
Oh God! Oh God! I have a gambling addiction. No.
Well, Avery will walk up to the gambling and ask, "Mind if I sit in?"
Absolutely, and they show you the Magic the Gathering guards. You see, you buy the booster packs.
No! They run away. No, but yeah.
Who put
Has
light on
anyone
their
got
character?
the one ring yet?
Who put light on their character? Now you're double screwed. There are triplets. Triplets.
Oh.
I
Can we actually gamble?
Yes.
I would like to.
All right.
Even though I'm supposed to leave that life behind me, it's just so tempting.
I understand completely, but now with the new Magic the Gathering After War set, you can get a booster deck and everything. It's the One Ring Special Golem Edition Game of the Year. A steal at 3
How
gold
about-
pieces a pop.
how about we just play 3-card Monty Is that not
Oh,
what you do?
Oh, what you
what
mean
I'm
triple
hearing
triad?
is
Triple try?
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Yeah.
what I'm
let's-
hearing is we can't enslave people for labor, but we can enslave them with debt.
Yes, that's the new indentured servitude. You understand?
With extra steps.
Yes,
I mean, it's not.
it's the same stuff.
I would
It's just
like
more mental
to.
than physical.
I'd like to get in on a game here, just one.
All
But I
right,
do have a games lore skill. I don't know if that helps at all.
it does. The first thing that you're going to need is a 50 card deck.
Ah.
And you're going to need either lands or artifacts. You need to pick the color of your deck.
I'm gonna play
I have to buy it, I guess. Yeah.
blackjack.
No, we don't do that anymore. We got rid of that game. Too easy. Not enough money.
Do you have poker?
Not enough money. This makes way
Rock,
more
Rock, paper,
money.
scissors?
Magic
Not
the
enough
Gathering
money,
makes
not enough
much
resources.
more money.
Haha.
How about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Still not enough money. Magic the Gathering makes more.
Oh god. How about Gwent?
Playing cards. Is this what I'm getting?
Yep, playing cards.
How much are they? 5 silver pieces.
Yep. Just mark them
Okay.
down as Magic the Gathering cards.
I don't want to play Magic the Gathering.
That's what they've got. You
I
chose.
I
you
call
chose to
them
be a gambler.
nerds and I walk away.
No, I don't want to, but I have to. I must. Okay, I have my playing cards, and it was, oh my god, how much was it again? Hold on.
5 silver.
Pieces. Okay. Because I do this all manually because I'm that kind of person.
Booster packs of 5 gold.
Oops. 5.
You could get the special limited edition unique card One Ring.
No. No. Okay, I have my cards.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not participating in this gambling.
Yeah. So your buy-in is going to be 2 silver, and you can play the little card game. You roll 3 d6s, and if the 3 d6s that you roll are higher than the other people's 3 d6s, then you win the pot. And there will be 5
so-
participants.
Right, it was 2 silver?
2 silver buy-in.
2 silver. Okay, I just took that out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I roll 3 d6s, you said, yeah?
Correct. And you will roll them privately.
Okay. How do I... Oh, I do... Okay, I see it. So I
Yep.
do private GM roll.
Correct.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Roll. Meow. Oh,
Okay.
yikes.
All right. So, everybody's got their cups over their dice, or they've got their lands tapped with mana, whatever you want to say is happening.
Oh,
Are
I
you-
wasn't playing. What?
No, it was the NPCs.
The NPCs,
Oh.
yes. So, what are you doing? Are you going to put more money down to keep going, or are you going to fold?
Before I do that, what does the +4 to games get me?
The +4 to games lore gets you knowledge about the game. It does not give
Okay.
you. It does not give you like an innate advantage
Got it.
while doing
Got
this random roll.
Okay. I'm gonna, you can't just, like, stay. You have to
You can
up
stay.
or-
You can stay,
Okay,
but
that's
you
what I'll
still
do.
have to pay to keep going.
Oh, you have to keep putting the 2 in.
Yes.
Is everyone else still in?
Well, 2 people
Or
are.
am I first?
Oh,
okay.
two people are staying in, and 2 people are dropping out.
Okay, I'll stay in. So I'll put in 2.
Another. Yep.
So-
Another 2. So that's another 6
right.
silver pieces on top of the original 10. So
10
16 is in the pot.
Say, okay, sorry. Okay, yes.
All right. So go ahead and roll another 3d6.
Private jam roll. Oh.
All right. Both are going to stay in, and they're going to put in another 2 silver each. And now it's going to be
My-
time to reveal the rolls. Are you in?
Yes.
All right, that's
So
going
I
to
add
be...
in another 2?
Yep, that's going to be 22 silver in total for the pot. Are you going to reveal yours first, or do you want the NPCs to reveal theirs first?
Makes no difference to me.
Okay, the NPCs are going to reveal those first. This NPC rolled a total of 17. The other NPC rolled a total of 19. Are you ready to see what you rolled?
Yes.
10 and 22. You are the winner. 22 silver pieces.
Let's go.
How what's the total? Sorry.
22 silver pieces.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I that was my nighttime.
Roll a will save for me.
All right. Anyone else for nighttime activity?
It's when we find an inn, yeah? At least somewhere that we can call a
Oh, yeah.
bed for the night.
Yeah, there's the...
We're in it, right?
Yeah, that's the Lion's Pride Inn. Because it's Taldor, everything is lions.
I feel that.
Unless you're a bear, then it's a bear.
Yeah, well, you are close to the Vikings. So the bears, the bears and the Vikings, yeah. So that's part of their culture. And Taldor loves hiring mercenaries, so they don't have to get their own hands dirty. All right, if there's no one else, we can say you rest
Yeah.
for the night and get your spells back and resources and things like that. And I take it the next time we meet, we're going to be going to the Corrupted Grove.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Next time I should be rid of the flu, then I'll be more active.
I hope you feel
Mhm.
better, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, feel better soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I'll be heading to bed now.
Yes, please do.
Good night.
Nice.
See you next time.
See you next
Night,
time.
buddy.
All right, so let's go through and see if we had any turmoil or whatnot with the way I run the game and give you a chance to give some feedback. Who would like to go first for best and worst?
I'll go ahead. For best, it's hard to say. There, though I think the antics of the clone was one of the best parts for me.
It was a misclick.
That's what your parents said.
That's what my dad said.
Wow.
As for worst, I don't know. Nothing was really standing out to me since this was more of a social session, so nothing really stood out to me as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I guess aside from the normal first session of a new campaign jitter type things.
I saw no jitters. I saw only people taking chances and eating off the table like savages.
I learned my lesson not to eat.
God, are you playing on the Steam Deck again?
I only at the end when you guys called it.
Oh god.
Like your microphone sounds all blown out every time you talk on my end.
Yeah, that's he's talking into the Steam Deck microphone. He knows.
Oh no
better.
no! This is not the Steam Deck. It's my son was messing with the buttons on the microphone.
You definitely will need to fix that, sir.
It's picking up so much that you're almost peaking just
Yeah.
on normal talking.
No worries.
How about now? Is that better?
No,
That's a lot better, yeah.
Oh, not for me.
no.
It's still loud, but it's better than what it was. But I've got like surround
good.
sound on my fucking computer, so
Yeah.
The round sound of this.
So sorry.
everything.
okay.
That's
okay.
even better. That's a lot better.
So, down the line, best and worst.
I say going with the whole clone thing from just a small misclick was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yes, I will agree, Bramble. The best part about it is the adaptability. We make a small mistake and we just run with it.
Yes, especially boss fights.
I always
Puts a little twist to that storyline.
I always make sure that you know, like what you contribute is what I go with.
The mistakes you contribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll jump in next. Best part of this night, definitely the role-playing antics. I really did love seeing our characters interact with each other and come up with some funny and funky solutions. Overall, fun time as per usual. This week I think I have a hate or dislike to today's session. Maybe the only thing I would think of is maybe just our character intros to each other, but that's neither here or there. It's always a fun session. A grand old time.
I think it's the lack of a cart.
What?
That's worse. No cart.
Oh,
Well, you had the opportunity to buy a cart, and then you had an opportunity to steal a cart, so I feel absolutely no remorse.
No, I'm talking about the cart intro.
Yes.
Last campaign.
Hey, you're
Hmm.
finally awake.
No.
Yes.
oh no, you're right. Oh, what a waste.
See, it's a slow start. Because like you said, this is the social episode where we introduce the characters. We gain, the first introductory quest where we're trying to do the grand campaign. But at the same time, we weren't playing to like what our characters were built around. Like, I tried to play around, the fact that I have, my background's cursed family. I'm supposed to be able to pick up on these odds and ends, the weird magic around us, or saying like the weird sensations, living in an entire, lifestyle of misfortunes happening. But most of us weren't doing a lot of that. We were just kind of like randomly asking questions, so we weren't getting anywhere very quickly.
We're still working on the rhythm and the the momentum of the campaign. It will pick up next session.
Well, yeah, it's expected as the first episode. People are still trying to get their feet wet on it. New characters, new style of playing.
And new players. Like,
Yep.
this is my first like actual I guess full game, right? So I'm not used to this, like this whole concept of like time and food and
Yeah.
stuff. That's all new to me. So trying to balance like
I do have homework for you, Bramble.
Oh, goody.
It's simple. I just need to be able to change shape, and I can't figure out how to get it to the token to be able to do that.
I know exactly how to do that. I will enable token magic. You will give me the alternate form, and you will be able to press a macro and change back and forth at will.
I've already put the artwork inside of Discord
Okay, I
for
will.
both the familiar and the alternate shape.
I will get to it within the week, sir, and hopefully I will not have distractions.
Well, the way I was reading, it kept telling me my change shape gives me the spell effect for pest form, but all it does is just shrink me.
Yep.
Meow.
Don't worry. We'll work on that.
I
So
knew you know how to do it because of
Yes.
our druid.
I know how to do many druid related things. So Meow, best and
Druid
worst.
tactics.
I think the best was like what others were saying, like that introducing the double. It almost seemed like it was planned. That was pretty cool. The worst is not bad, but it's just my like inexperience with this. It's a little overwhelming, but not in like a bad way. Just like oh god. I'm like,
Yeah, I understand that. I do, especially with a new system.
yeah. So it's but it's not bad. It's just a little challenge, right?
That's-
And I think, like you were saying, the next session should be a bit easier. Also, I'm not used to like the role playing element. I'm working on it, getting
That's
into
fine.
it.
Yeah, that's
It'll,
perfectly fine.
It'll.
She's into more blood.
Huh? What?
I said you're into more of the blood and carnage.
No, not really. No, it's just
Yeah.
like it's just awkward to try and like find the groove, I guess, right? Of
Yes.
like actually portraying the character as it should be versus like
And that's why we play our characters, because we discover who they are as we play them. We don't determine everything about them ahead of time. We got very
Mhm.
vague, generic things, and Vrudisnork did an excellent job with all the things and just running with it. And it's just like the basic observations threw him off completely, and you now know that despite the fact that he's trying to be this pompous grand charlatan, it's just like he can't function with basic questions. It's just like he can't keep something up because he doesn't know himself. It's just like there's nothing substantiating the claims, and it's just like, oh god, now what do I do? And that made him more acute when facing that.
Yeah. It's,
Also
it's
also
definitely
Grimsnarl
challenge.
saying his own name.
Grimsnarl.
I love it. Yeah, so I hope to develop that skill. But yeah, I thought it was fun.
Good.
And I appreciate everyone's patience with my inexperience. So
Like, you saw how I was patient with all those other people, right?
too much
Yep.
so.
Alrighty, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I will get to my homework, and I will make sure that you have that added functionality. We will be doing the Corrupted Grove and possibly more. What do you think the fate of the Baroness is?
I don't want to
Either
metagame.
captured or dead.
Sacrifice on an altar in 1 month.
2 for dead.
Maybe she was like converted.
Oh!
Baroness rhymes with canoness.
Oh,
Maybe
what?
the
The
real cult.
Oh my... Okay. Kentaro, what's your guess?
Like I said, either dead or having been captured, and they're working on trying to turn her.
Okay.
I think she's in hiding to continue spying on him and working from the shadows.
Okay. All right. So we have three different things that we think is going to happen. We will.
Yeah, I'm camp conversion.
Okay. All right. We'll see. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves.